guys, welcome. You're watching us live right now on all platforms, on Facebook Live, on YouTube Live, and also on Twitch. Again, it's your girl here, Vero G, on the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. As you know, you already know. So we have a little extra today because we got an amazing guest for you guys in a bit. He's an artist, and he goes by the name of JV, and I'm honored to have him here in the show in a few minutes. And also, we were just doing a pre-taping of the Who's Next NYC radio earlier today, live at not live, at the WPAT 9:30 a.m. station. And with that said, it's pretty cool because in that sense, we got to meet an amazing artist. She goes by, I hope I said her name right, Ivane, I think her Ivane, forgive me, Avante. And she came all the way from UK, London, to come to the show. So Ivane, forgive me. And she gave us a gift. Thank you. And she gave us a beautiful gift from England. It's a thing of chocolate, so I'll put it up my social media later on. But it was really cool to see that. I was like, we getting heard not only on locally here in New York City, we're getting heard overseas. So it's really, really cool to kind of experience that situation ahead. So you guys already know. Anyway, I just had a side note that out here in the show. So you guys, you're watching us live again on YouTube, on Facebook Live, and also on Twitch. Chat is open, so you're more than welcome to be a part of the show. You're more than welcome to do so. Also, that's the QR screen there on the code. You guys can see that. You want to support any way possible for this amazing show, you're more than welcome to do so as it is here live. So you're ready? I'll take that down right now, unfortunately. What we got to do, right? So with that in mind, we got a couple of announcements on here on the show. So before anything, let's get right into Bob. Bob, take it away.
Here, you're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show, and it is part of the announcement segment. So definitely come check out updates and much more.
Thank you, Bob. Appreciate you. Yes, you already know. So with that in mind, let's get right into announcements. So with that in mind, I want to give, before anything, a continuation on that, a big shout out to Luna, also known as Onyx Vision, forgive me, on her amazing show that was called I Said What I Said, show that happened this past week. As you guys see there, it was more people, more artists that would perform, but they left. But big shout out to all the artists performed. Big shout out to all of them. It was amazing, great vibes, great, just overall great experience. So with that said, I did put a few of my performances on my YouTube channel and also my social media platforms, and I'll soon be getting hopefully 2 more of my live performances snippets. So when I get it, I'll put it up. You guys can definitely check that out. But again, thank you so much, Luna, and the amazing team for having us perform there. Big shout out to all the amazing artists down there on the stage. I mean, y'all all killed this, so big shout out to everyone out there. So with that in mind, you already know. Also, another big shout out to Mr. Sergeant Gonzalo Duran. As you see him there on the screen, I was honored to be on his show called Political Chit Chat, which will be airing soon on television. And I'll update you guys more updates on that. And it was great to just talk there and discuss about, me running for assembly for District 74 and all that said and done. So I'll update you guys more on that. With that said, you already know. Also on updates, announcements, a little bit exclusive here. As you guys see there, I just got officially an announcement that my short film called Our Love Story is officially, I'm honored to say here on the show, has been officially selected for the Golden FEMI Film Festival. Definitely, that's over in Europe, I believe, and I'm honored to just announce that here. Also, not only that, I am a finalist, which I got the email, I think, 2 days ago, so I'm honored to announce that here on the show. Yay! I'm excited. So again, I am also a finalist and also have my film being officially selected for their program. Well, that's enough. So I'll update you guys more on updates on what said and done. So keep you posted on that situation. Yes. Also, guys, on another thing on announcements, as you see here, the lovely, amazing artist we just had today, he's on the screen. She's on the April issue. So you guys see that it's available now on MagCloud. That's the April issue. I will be soon wrapping up the May issue. There are a few dates left to submit if you want to be a part of that. You're more than welcome to do so. Contact me on my social media. All that said and done. And let's get that going. Also, quickly, guys, if you don't see if I put it on your screen, yes, you do. Also, you can check me out on the February and March edition. So you can check that out. You see all the interesting stuff on there, and definitely go support it if you guys get a chance to at the same site, which is www.magcloud.com. So you already know with that in mind. That's right. So I think that's it for. Oh, I do want to announce real quickly the Michael Jackson movie just got released today. I really would like to see it, but we'll see. We'll see. I heard it's gonna be interesting. The reviews, I'm waiting for that as well. So I'll update you guys on that when I get reviews, maybe by next week on the show. All that said and done. Actually, you got to get this coming Sunday. Big shout out to, I hope I said it right, JRM Legal PLLC. Will be a guest on the show this Sunday. So stay tuned for that as we speak as well. Oh yes, we got a guest in a few minutes. All right, give me 1 second. We'll almost finish up with announcements. Yes, yes, yes. So just a quick plug in there. So like I said, tomorrow, Sunday, this Sunday, April 26th, we'll be having our next guest, who is legal agency called, again, JRM Legal, I believe PLLC. So we'll be having him there. He goes by name of Gene Mitchell, or I'm sorry, Gene Michael. Gene Michael. So he'll be on the show with us, and stay tuned for that. And that's it done. So you guys already know. So with that in mind, that's it for announcements on the show. Again, chat is open, so all those who want to have any questions for the guests, more than welcome to do so, and all that said and done. Quickly, before we get our guests on the show, I just want to add one more time, if you guys want to follow me, you could do so at my Instagram, which I'm mostly more on of anything there, or my Facebook. But the Instagram is at official Vero G. So definitely support if you have a chance to. I appreciate it, and I do follow back. So with that in mind, let's go. So quickly, let's get into it now. We have our guest in the building. He is phenomenal. Like I said, big shout out. Hope I said her name right. Forgive me. If not, you let me know. Big shout out to Denise or Destiny. She's phenomenal, and I'm honored to have her amazing artist to be here. Who is now, and we got a lot to talk about. He got a lot of good stuff we're gonna play as well. Music on other sender. So furthermore, let's give a first time warm welcoming, as they say. Oh, he's not even here. Okay, well, he's here in a few minutes. We'll see him. Oh, he's here. Okay. I see him. So again, let's give him a warm welcoming here. First time here on the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. We host Vero G. Let's give a warm welcome to the one and only JV. Let's go. I got you. Welcome.
Appreciate you for having me. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Anytime. I know you've been watching the show, so you're kind of familiar how we do this, right?
Yeah, a little bit
Okay.
familiar.
No, that's fine, because I want you to be comfortable.
Nah, yeah, I'm feeling good.
Okay, cool. So are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, cool, sure. So yeah, we got a lot to talk about, because you got some good stuff. Checked out some of your music. I'm like, okay, I'm feeling this. So we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. So you already know. So
For sure.
no, not a problem. So tell us a bit about who is JV.
JV. So I'm a vocalist, right? I don't like to choose between singing and rapping. I like to do both, right? Incorporate both. And singing, I that's my trade from like church, you know what I mean? I've always been singing in church, whether it was in the choir, praise team growing up. So I've always had that palette and pocket. Rapping though, I wasn't really a rapper growing up. I was more a poet. And the pandemic came, everybody was stuck in the house. So I started writing songs to beats, and that's how I kind of just learned it. But it wasn't hard to pick up. And people think I sound good with it. I think I sound good with it. And yeah, that's JV today.
Okay, I like that. And I want to add, because I was getting a bit of your bio actually. At the daytime, prior to you being an artist and everything, daytime, because you always have to do what you got to do, provide, right? So
Mhm.
you are a construction project manager
Yes.
for the sidewalk work with the city. So let's talk about that. I mean, I know it's besides the artistry side, but let's talk about the regular job.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm a construction engineer, right? More specifically, a construction project manager for the city Department of Transportation. So I oversee just construction projects. We work on different sidewalk elements from like, city corners and that you would see, walking down your street to bigger elements that we would literally change like, the topography of the road and everything like that. So pretty much the whole umbrella. I work in Brooklyn, Manhattan, sometimes Queens. I don't really favor it, but if I have to, that's work. But yeah, that's been my gig for about 7 years and change now. Um and yeah, I genuinely enjoy it. I went to school for it one, but just the work environment, you feel me, the coworkers that I work with as well. Like everything is pretty calm, nothing is like it's not, nothing I can't handle, especially now 7 years in. And I'm 27 now, so everything is pretty much back in my hand, and I'm on it. And yeah, it's a cool gig. It's a great job, and it's a blessing to have a job that like you genuinely enjoy. Because I got peers my age, peers older and peers younger. They're in gigs and they don't like it, and I'm just like, wow, like I can't imagine that. But here I am. You know what I mean? And I'm good by the grace of God.
Amen. That's a whole lot, by the way. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And I respect your hustle because there's nothing wrong. You have the dreams and you're going to continue on the music side. But I was just telling another artist today about that too. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, but also having a way to continue to support that and just have something that's stable to continue pushing your dreams and that.
Definitely, it definitely supports the passion financially, and yeah, it's a blessing once again.
Definitely. You already know. You already know.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
for
Yes.
sure.
No problem. So before we continue, how did you get the name JV? I gotta ask that question.
JV. So my name is Javon, right? Jevon. JV came in high school. One of my friends just called me that, and everybody just thought it was cool. I didn't have a problem with it. And then when I started doing music, like I was trying to think of a cool name, but by that time, everybody was already calling me JV. I even have a friend that had the same name as me, and we differentiate each other by people calling me JV and him actually being Javon. So, it just stuck and I'm just like, you know what, let me use it because it's common knowledge to everybody. And yeah, I just ran with it.
Always, because always when sometimes I hear like names, I'm like, how did you get that? I always wanted to be questionable, so, but it
Yeah.
makes sense. It makes
Yeah, it's
sense.
a
So
simple story. It's an old one, but yeah, that's the story.
okay, that sounds good. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, thank you,
So
thank you.
you're very welcome. You're very welcome. So a lot of times, everybody are influenced with different artists to mold them who they are. But with your story, tell us like say top 3 or 5 artists musically influences that inspire you.
Yeesh. I honestly consider everybody a music influence, even the peers I've met, along the music journey, because everybody does music different. And, for one, I'd like to be different with my style. But yeah, I'll try and pick 3 to 5 for you. All right, well, definitely growing up, Big Sean was like my favorite artist growing up. You know what I mean? His word style, how he rapped, and I feel like at the time people were calling it simple, like it wasn't like anything like popping, but I was hearing bars, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that straight delivery was always something I was trying to emulate. Shout out to Lil Wayne, you know what I mean? Another one with the bars, but he was hot and he's kind of where I get like 4,000 from. He dropped this song Fireman back in the day and yeah, that was a fire song. I'm the fireman, so I had to like put my own spin on it, but like make it really me, like genuinely me, you know what I'm saying? Singing wise, man, that's a lot. Like I could tell you about like, Charlie Wilson, Elder Barge, growing up, The Dream. I love all his music, even the ones like, he was a songwriter for. Yeah, that's a couple. But yeah, like music has always just been something I've had in rotation and I guess being as old as I am, you really listen to a whole bunch of music and you're not really realizing. But yeah, over time, like those were like, favorites. I just picked up styles from or sounds from rather and kind of use it to blend into my own. Like a smoothie.
No, no, of course. That's kind of a nice way of saying it.
Yeah. Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. And it's kind of cool. You mentioned Charlie Wilson. He's one of my favorites, especially, Isley Brothers, as you know. I mean, you already know I'm going with the
Hmm.
classics, like, from
Hmm.
Dumb, I mean, the Commodores, I mean, the Solistics. This, I could go in on this. I mean, that's going to be another
Yeah,
episode for
facts.
that. But,
Yeah, man.
we also, and I appreciate you adding that because a lot of times we don't respect they call it, the OGs now, but, the back then they were like kind of like molded us to the path we're at now. And that's pretty cool.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. You know what I mean? And I feel like the more appreciative of music you are, the more open, you can be to different sounds. Not everybody is going to be making the song you want to hear, but I'm not gonna knock a good tune. That's me. I'm not.
That sounds good. That sounds good.
Thank
Definitely.
you.
You're cool. Not a problem. So, like I said, you got a lot of things going on. So we're getting first into the music side. Now, we're gonna play a few of your tunes. Which one is now is called Hop Out? I believe that's out now. Let's talk about that, the concept on that song.
You want me? You talking about the music video?
Yes, yes, yes.
Boom. That's cool. So hop out. That video special to me because my friends at the time were the videographers. So instead of it being like, a regular, hey, reaching out to you for your rates, I got this idea, what can we do? Like I'm talking with the guys, and that was really fun. So it was basically like in my house, like by my apartment building or whatever, and it was fake like a not even fake. It was a staged robbery, quote unquote, right? So that's yeah. If you watch the video, like it's just us, like kind of like running through the house, but of course, like it's just scene by scene going from like outside to inside, and yeah, like it was just to I don't think my friends had the video out, or they maybe was on their like first and second one, but they were like, no, we're editing for like other artists. I'm like, about me, let's let's work. And I know these guys from middle school, high school, so now we're 22, 23, and making music and music videos. Like the whole thing was a real exhilarating rush. So yeah, we were just like, oh, what could we think of that could really like pop for the eye? And I'm sitting around looking at the house. I'm like, yo, what if we just did like a robbery? And they're like, where? I'm like, here. And I had an old couch. Was able to flip the cushions out the couch. I had a PlayStation in the thing over here. It was mad fun. Just to do with your peers, but like not peers that like I met last year, peers I grew up with, when I wasn't even thinking about music. It was school and all these other things going on. But now it's this like years later. That was super fire. Like I can't convey to you in words how fire that was, that first video.
Because like everybody has their own kind of concepts when it comes to visuals in that sense. But I did get a chance to check the video. We will play it a little bit as well on the show.
Sure.
Yeah, you already know, and I know it because it was something different. And usually like in every time you do, it doesn't matter. What doesn't matter what the concept is, right? But I think for the most part, it's good to add like a little suspense they call it,
Yeah.
and you'd be like, "Yo, what's going on?" And you'd be like watching, it, and then you start understanding the storyline. You're like, "Oh, okay, okay, okay." So that's
Yeah.
kind of cool. I was like, okay, okay.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like it for real.
No problem. It's okay. It's okay. Now let's talk about the next one, which will play. Now I don't want to say the word incorrectly, politically incorrect. BK. I don't want to say the last part because I don't want to incorrectly say it.
Niggas. That
Thank you,
is
because I don't
okay.
respect. I don't want to listen. I'm old school. I want to make sure everything sounds coherently. So
No, 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 definitely, definitely. And respect for that.
thank
But
you.
yeah, yeah, that song is called BK Niggas. That's a song that I did with Arthur. I believe you had him on the show last week. Yeah, and I was tuned in for that. But yeah, yeah, that's a collab track I have with him right now. We had to shoot a music video for that one. That one was
Okay, okay. Yeah.
yeah.
So we
So
we
long
got
story short,
yeah.
like I had the song and I wanted, a feature. So I hadn't made a song with Arthur at the time yet. So I showed him um just the track. I hadn't showed him my part yet. And he's like, yo, I like this. I wrote something, da, 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 I think it'll fit. And what he wrote felt like a intro perfectly to what I wrote. So I'm just usually like when I do a collab song, like I'll start it and then I'll probably drop the hook twice and then have the feature. But this time, like no, no, you're going in the front because this is fire, and I feel like it builds up perfectly to what I'm bringing to the song. And yeah, it was cool. And in the music video, I don't know if you peeped, like in the beginning, it's like kind of on like a shot. It's like shot on a TV. There's like multiple TVs it's shot on, but then the rest of it, like when it gets to me, is like a bigger screen. So long story short, we recorded that part with Arthur like months before we did the part that I was in. But when I started recording for, my verse, he wasn't available, unfortunately. So I had to like solo it and stuff. And we ended up going to like BBP. It was by the I think that's the Manhattan Bridge. You can see from like Washington Street, or is that the Brooklyn Bridge? One of the bridges though.
One of those, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but it was cool to be out there recording a music video. You see people with the cameras and stuff, whether it's models and things like that. But then to be a person actually on the scene, you feel me, Jake, on the scene, yeah, that was super tough. Whole music video was tough. And I was also with my friends as well. So it was like cool to do a back-to-back type of music video process with them.
I like that. Let's talk about that too, because a lot of times people don't like people that are not in our world, right? The
Mm,
creative arts, or say artists in that sense, they don't understand the perspective of how like behind the scenes to put together a music video. Like for example, in your process, because a lot of times we have to write treatment, you have to get location shots. Talk more about that. Like, how was the process for you? Is it difficult sometimes, or is it able to get the vision you have behind your videos?
So from my experience, everything was pretty like I wouldn't. It was smooth, but it was like we threw like cards into a bowl, and we were kind of just like picking from that, you know. So I had like BK niggas, right? I had a certain idea, you know, I wanted to match what we were creating visually to what I was saying audibly, right? So it wasn't just me like choosing the scenery because I was thinking like, oh, you know, I'm trying to go to a park. So like, okay, we got these parks in Brooklyn. We could go to Domino Park, we could go to BVP, we could also go to Manhattan, we could go to Central Park. So I was able to get like options as I was explaining my thought process. And then whatever was like the best option, we just use as like a template. And Grand Army was cool because at the time when me and Arthur were recording it, like it was there was no construction. But then right after I recorded mine, it fully closed down with underneath construction. So it was actually clutch that we even got to that spot when we did because I think that was 2022 right after the summer ended, like yeah, it went under construction for like years. So it was cool to be able to get that, I guess, vintage look before what it looks now because they did remodel it. Um, but yeah, it was pretty smooth. It was it's good to have videographers that already like want to see the picture you're trying to paint because then you know you're not trying to force a I'm thinking of it like a drawing because I used to draw a lot when I was younger, but you're not trying to force an image into somebody's head to make, you know, you're like they're thinking it with you. So by the time y'all guys get to the end or at least like a first draft of what you guys want to share, like it's truly a collab and it's all about them. It's all about you presenting your art and them, you know, making sure that it's visually, you know, pleasing and stuff like that to you, the viewers, and them too, because you know it's also their artwork. You know what I mean? Like that is their work too. So it's more than just, you know, them making a video for me. Like this is a product that they're, you know, capable of doing, everybody can do. So, you know, there's a value in that.
I love that. And I've said a lot of times I do ask this question with other people, but I just want to like I guess ask more because a lot of times, like you said, is that you do so much behind the scenes when it comes to studio and everything's organization and making sure things are on point. But when it comes to videos, it depends on everybody else how they're kind of put it together. But
Yeah.
it's kind of cool. Like I said, it's a lot of people know it's a lot of hard work and it's not easy, So, but kudos, man, kudos.
Yeah, like I haven't done a lot of music videos either. Like there's another video. I did a music video with Arthur. I should have sent that one, but it's really Arthur's video, so I didn't want to send the link. But we got almost 14,000 views on that one, and that was pretty cool. Yeah, with the same
Yes.
pair, you feel me, the same friends that I had before. So that was pretty fire because like this is not a videographer that like I gotta like hit up like, hey, how's the progress going? Like, nah, they're hitting me up live updates like, hey, we got here, hey, we've done this. You know, they're showing me like a little draft. I'm like, can we switch this up? Could this look like this? Or what were you thinking about? You know, this and you know, it was really it was fire. And to get that type of um feedback from YouTube, you know what I mean? That was super tough. I'm proud of that.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Keep doing your
Yeah.
thing, man. That's what I'm saying.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Now, let's talk about a couple of albums here too. That I've been watching. I've been watching now. Now let's talk
Okay.
about the. This was interesting. I had to. Are you a Star Wars fan, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you that question for a reason.
Yeah, yeah, definitely for the one of the titles. Yeah,
Yeah.
Skywalker
So you already know. So what is the album's called? Skywalker 4000.
4000.
Let's talk about that album. Yeah. How's it
Cool.
with
So, that's my most recent album that I dropped. I dropped it on my birthday, in 2024, and I always do a special drop on my birthday. And that album, I just had so many songs in the bag, and it was getting to the point where some of them was reaching like 4 years old. So I'm like, this got to drop or it's never coming out, like one of those. But I want to be yet one of those artists who just have a lot of unreleased tucked and it's not being shown. Like I made it to be heard, you know. So those are just a lot of tracks that I had to like wait to kind of like build a. I wanted the album to be cohesive, right? Because Pandemic Files. Not that we weren't talking about that, but that was an album I dropped. That was my first one, and that was a comment, feedback comment I got back that I didn't know how to deal with at the time. Like people were like, "Oh, I liked it, the different songs, but it wasn't cohesive," and I didn't make it to be cohesive. But then it hit me like, can I do something cohesive? So um, skipping back over to Skywalker 4000, like yeah, it was just a lot of different like emotions I was feeling. If I can remember it off the top, like Grocery Bag, Hot Prince, Locked In. That's like, the tracks you want to hear when you on the grind, you know what I'm saying? You trying to keep your focus. But then you skip down to like, what is this? Not Okay interlude. I think I figured you kind of like, in funny vibes and you don't know how to feel, but you gotta stand up for yourself. So you kind of just moving in isolation. And then you get to like regrets and mind frame at the end. It's more about like repentance, but like the actual changing of your thinking and just trying to not perfect but make that better, think better thoughts, because the thoughts lead to the actions and your actions lead to what I'm seeing, ultimately your consequences whatever you do. So it's all about what's in here for it to flow outwards. That was kind of what I was aiming for with Skywalker 4000. I don't know if you felt that through the track list, but that was my vision.
That because when I immediately heard the title, I was like, yeah, he definitely got to be a Star Wars fan immediately.
100%. 4000%.
Listen, you're right about that. And I actually literally, I'm kind of a nerd sometimes, but I actually watched the first one to the
Mm,
very end. What they did, the version of it they did like towards the end of it, like the sequel, prequel, and even
yeah.
like now the one that came out like a couple years ago with Princess Leia. She transformed into like hologram or something. I don't know what was like her. It was like a whole different types of series anyway. But I was like watching the very all of them. I'm like, wow, this is kind of cool, man.
The last part ain't my favorite. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah,
But it does stick to the comics, kinda. So I can't say nothing. I'm not gonna like throw it down too crazy. But like 1 through 6, those
yeah.
first two parts, that's the creme de la creme right there.
Oh no, you already
That's where
know.
it's at. That's where it's at. Yeah. That if I'm watching anything over, it's definitely those parts.
Oh no, you're right. No, the only that really kind of got me a little confused. Natalie Portman. It was like the before Star Wars. Like that was the mom back then, and it was just so much mess going on at the time when she played that role. And I don't know, how do you feel about that? Like that role that she played. I forgot which role she was particularly playing, but I think she played the mother of Princess Leia, if I'm not mistaken. Um, she had like the
Um,
crazy kind of things. I don't know where you put
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. Now, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
How
gonna
I
say the
feel
name
about
right. I
what
don't
her
know.
character. I think it's
Yes,
Natalie Portman.
yes.
I loved her character. I thought she played a great Queen Amidala. You feel
That's
me?
the one.
Into
Yes.
Padme. Sucked that she died though, because like obviously you want her to have more screen time, but like it's part of the plot. Can't really be too mad. But no, yeah, I loved her casting, and the character is pivotal to the whole story. I love her character.
Oh no, definitely, man. I could keep watching that time to time when I'm not if I'm not bored, I'll time to time if I can.
Yeah, yeah. You can't watch it every day, but you know what I'm saying?
No,
Weekly
no,
is understandable, definitely.
no. Of course, and I really watch the reruns when they have it on TV, and I'm like, yes. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
digging.
I'm spinning those back every time.
Exactly.
It's a great pastime. Yeah.
Definitely, definitely. And we're gonna also play that in a bit as well. It's funny you mentioned groceries, grocery bags. I'm gonna play that from that album.
Okay.
So that's interesting you mentioned that. I was like, okay, really he didn't know, but
I didn't know, but we here though. I'm knowing.
you already know. You already know.
Knowing.
And no problem. So the next one we got here, another. I hope I say the name correctly. The album, another one called "A Brooklyn Horror." Is
Yep.
that correctly? I don't want to
Yep.
mispronounce it. Okay,
No,
let's
that's
talk about.
perfect. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right. Horror story. Let's talk about that one. The wording is interesting.
Yes. So that's 100% intentional, 100% on purpose. What I was trying to aim for, I was kind of talking about my, not even kind of. Let me be honest. I was talking about my whole stories, but like every song was its own story. It didn't always focus on one person, but like the lyrics and stuff behind it like was generated from like the kind of same feeling. And what song? I think it was a song by my side. But long story short, people were coming up to me saying that they liked my R&B, like they like when I sing more than when I rap. So like after I dropped my first album, Pandemic Files, I'm like, can I really do a singing album? But I'm like, what I'm gonna sing about? And I'm realizing what I'm already singing about, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna have to commit and do an album off of that. But I didn't want to come off, disrespectful or like too vulgar. So I was trying to do it in a way that like eases you in. So like you kind of like, oh shoot, instead of just being like, nah, he bugging out. Like he really just said that. And then at the same time, I'm sharing this with people who are now seeing me make music. You know what I mean? So this is like a first time, second time thought for them. I didn't want to scare them away. So I was really trying to like find a middle ground. And I think I did. I think I delivered it pretty effectively, but was it a little nerve wracking? Yeah, because I wasn't sure how like people I've known 7, 8, 9, 10 years would feel about it, let alone people I just met like 3, 4, 5 years ago. So, um, yeah, that's pretty much it. Every song is a story.
I like that, and it's cool because when you do songs, that it kind of like it gets you like from the beginning, and it leads you to other, like you said, other phases. I meant to say, and then it gets into depth, more depth. I think that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. You know,
Thank you. Yeah, yeah,
you're welcome.
definitely.
You're welcome. Like I was like, let me make sure I said the word right, and but now it makes sense. You mentioned it's kind of like you went through certain phases in life, and it's okay.
Yeah, like the bomb, low key BK niggas too. Like the bomb, that's definitely like me being a hoe, right? But BK niggas is like dealing with like a sedity girl, a girl who play hard to get, girl, and that's like a New York City staple, which I have no problem with. For the record, I just want to say that I got no problem with that. You feel me, y'all?
I like that.
Women can be who they be, but that's something I've commonly dealt with, and that had to go in a song. And then when Arthur made his part, I'm like, yo. I didn't even tell you about this, and you wrote that. I was like, no, you're going in the front. You're going in the front. And then he's the only
Oh,
feature on that too, because I had so much to say. You can't just have anybody really like you know what I'm saying, on the track talking with you, because yes, sometimes they could fit the theme, sometimes they could go off the theme. And I'm not gonna tell you as a feature like, yo, what you did was da da da. But if I hear it and I don't like it, like what's done is done. And I'm not trying to run into that. So I'm really picky about features too. And I'm a little cocky. Like I don't really think people could outdo me on my own song. But
ooh,
like I welcome people to try, you feel me?
I like, I
But
like that.
like I curate it real hard.
Okay, okay. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with that because everybody comes to service. They bring certain things to different elements when it
Yeah.
comes to the collabs, and I understand particularly like you mentioned. And sometimes you gotta like when you do a collab. Well, that's another question I ask you. When you do a
Mhm.
collab with another artist, right? Depending what kind of genre you work on with them, like how is that process with them? Like, do you guys sing like right together, or do you guys send each other like your parts or that sorts?
So Arthur, who you just interviewed the other day, he's my
Yeah.
most collaborated artist. So we probably got like 13 songs out, and there's even more
Ooh,
like just recorded, waiting to be dropped, and then written, waiting to be recorded. So talking about like it's different. So like with him, I can hit him up at this point now, right? We got separate lives. I can hit him up and be like, hey, this is the beat, this is the timestamp. I send a picture of the hook, maybe my verse, but sometimes he doesn't even need my verse. I just send the hook. I'm like, yo, I'm talking about this. And I know Arthur gonna come in with some heat, you know what I'm saying? There's other
okay.
people that I worked with. It's kind of like a similar setting, you know. I've gotten like studio sessions, like 8 hour ones, and one bro is a producer, feel me? So he's showing off beats. He's like, all right, this is one, this is two, this is three. What we feeling? Group picks a beat, and we start writing. And I'm really good at hooks. Um,
Nice.
or at least amongst my peers. So oftentimes, like I don't mind writing a hook and then just letting the bros go off the beat with that. But I haven't released a lot though. A lot of songs like that. But yeah, it's just linking up. Sometimes you gotta be in person, right, and get the ideas bouncing real time. Sometimes you're able to, send it forward via text, whatever, and be like, yo, this is your timestamp. This is the audio file. You feel me? And get back to me. And yeah, either way, it's smooth with me. But yeah, I just try and be adaptable to what my peers can and want to do, and then go from there. Sorry, I'm kicking my tripod
No,
crazy.
no, don't worry about it. It's okay. He's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I keep kicking it. I'm like, oh, what's happening? But yeah, I try to be adaptable to whatever my peers can do and stuff like that. And yeah,
I like that. No, I was always wanted to know. I was like, that's how that works, but I like that. That's
yeah,
pretty cool.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to be. jittery or thing about, you know what I mean? Everybody has a tune in their head, you know, and I genuinely respect that. I'm not gonna be like, yo, I mean, if you sound bad, you sound bad. And that's a conversation for when that happens. But
Right.
thankfully, you know, people I've worked with don't sound bad. So I've never really had to like, or people I work with now don't sound bad. There had to be some weeds to pull out, but that's time, you know, that just takes time. You're not gonna know that first day, first week, you know, and stuff like that.
Got you. I like that. I like that. Now we just mentioned on that album, but you working, and you just mentioned a few minutes ago on the show too. So you know, I'm probably gonna go with this. It's
Yeah,
called Pandemic Files album. I think I'm familiar with the pandemic, so I think that's what the concept is. But don't
yeah.
just tell the viewers.
Okay, so now that's my first album ever. When I dropped it, it was the day no, I dropped it on my birthday, but the day before, I had a whole like release party. I invited like all my friends, filled up this very house. And it was definitely over capacity. It was definitely that time where they were like, "Oh, you can only gather in groups of." We didn't give a rat's ass, respectfully.
It's okay. You can
We
curse,
was
by the
in
way. It's
there.
okay.
Yeah, okay, cool. We didn't
Yeah, I know you
care.
were kind of living. I'm like, no, you can express yourself. Go ahead.
I'm gonna try not to though. You feel me? I'm gonna try not to.
I
But
understand.
yeah, no, we didn't care. We was having fun. And the coolest part was like people genuinely wanted to hear the music. People genuinely love my music. Like, you know what I mean? It's different when random people screaming at you when you performing, but people scream at me to my face in my house off my music. Like, yeah, I can never get that memory out of my head. You know what I'm saying? My cousin he was staying with me at the time. He had his camera. He's just, you know, everybody was recording and stuff like that. That was super fire. But yeah, the Pandemic Files album, those are like my first 10 songs ever.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it started with Who Are You? Actually, I recorded Hop Out before I recorded Who Are You. But Hop Out was just that track I was putting to the side, and Who Are You was like, all right, I could start with this. And I had great engagement. Like, I literally walk up to people and they just start singing it, like, Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Like, it was so fire. It was fire. And the pandemic was just a weird time because just before that, I wasn't doing no music. I just finished college, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't even see myself really diving into, you know, music journey. But then, you know, you in the crib and there's nothing to do. So you gotta think of what you can do. And I ended up doing music, you know. So it was cool to grow a year later into it, you know, and then have a whole party. Like I'm saying, like there's shows, right? And you go out, you get that experience. But then when you have your own show, when you have your own like gathering, you know what I mean, for your stuff, like people really come out there, they show love. And yeah, it was fire. Like I got so lit too. There were friends that came. I never saw them because I was knocked, you know, but like it was just fire, man. The release party. Back to the album though. Yeah, so
Yeah,
this is the first 10 songs.
it's okay. Go ahead.
It was the first 10 songs I did. And yeah, like I said, I was just sharing. So like Who Are You was first. And then I think it's Energy. That was a song I remember people was going crazy with that in the crib. People was still going crazy for that song, Energy. But
Nice.
you know, that was the third song I did, Energy. Like written down. That's the third song. The first Who Are You was second. The first song I never recorded. But you know, Energy writing that was like when 6ix9ine was big, right before he got, you know, booked up for the snitching and all that other stuff. But like they had his type beats and like the 808s on that one. Like I'm going cool in the crib. So you can only imagine how I felt in the stew. And I remember recording it. I had brought some of my bros at the time because, like I said, this is a new thing. So any of my friends that want to pull up to me to the stew, I'm like, yo, come on, like I'm recording this song, check it out. And this song I'm recording it, and it just sound weird. It's not sounding like how I want it to sound, you know, when I wrote it down, everything like that. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna yell it, but like to yell it like and make it sound thing, I basically had to yell like every line, like take by take by take by take. So I yelled the entire song. I remember I came out the booth. I'm asking the bros like, yo, how you did that? And one of the bros looking at me crazy. He's like, yo, how you did that? I'm like, which means like you yeah, like you just I'm like, yeah, like you know what I mean? It's just it's there. I don't know, like, you know, like music is what brought it out for real. Like if I yelled like on the regular, if I do, I'm a little unhinged around my friends. They could attest to this. So, you know, if I'm yelling around them, they're like, yo, you mad loud, you know, all that other stuff. But that was the song. I was not being quiet. I was like, you gonna hear that energy. Like, that's how I was really feeling in the booth.
I love that. And something wrong with that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're in the moment. you know,
Yeah,
and you're
yeah. But
like,
that'd be
yo,
a
period. Yeah. No, go ahead. Listen.
nah,
I
it just
already
be
know.
a recurring moment. Like I'm just like that. Like there's the calm me, and then there's that unhinged, like just want to be loud, energetic, feeling wired and stuff like that. And that was a song I was really able to throw that part of me into,
I
for
know,
sure.
man. Oh, definitely, definitely. Now, my other question to you is like, I know you said you are a singer and also a rapper, but my other question is, what genres you want to do tap into as well?
That I want to tap into.
Mhm, yes. You like,
Mm. I'm pretty cool where I'm at. Not gonna lie.
yeah.
I would do country, but I feel like I probably shouldn't do country. Just the reason I'm thinking about why I want to do country. I just really like the accent. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'll probably laugh and stuff like that and things like that. But I like that. The country vibe, that's going on. Like I'm not gonna like be bumping them all the time, but that is something I would want to try. I have like an acoustic guitar. I don't really play it like that, so it's
Ah.
embarrassing to say. But that would push me to like learn it, get the strumming down and stuff like that. I wanted to do metal when I was like younger, right?
Mhm.
But so like you feel me? Energy, I'm yelling on that song. But then heavy metal, that's like too much yelling. You get what I'm saying? Like I want to be able to just like have that outburst and then I'm good. So I realize like I'm not probably not built for that, but it does sound, audibly pleasing, some of the songs, like when you really like vibing into it or you're already, on an amped up type of mood. But yeah, that would be a second. But it's really I would just try country. I think I'm cool with where I'm at in my genre. Like, I want to be able to, I guess, build here. I've met a lot of artists already doing rap, already doing R&B, and then there's like sub genres too. Like they got like this new jazz genre. Like Kyle Rich and 41, right? 41, that rap group.
Mhm.
It's like a new drill type of uh yeah, genre, right? But like the beats sound more not futuristic, but the synths and the 808s and stuff kind of give like a warped type of sound. I don't know if you heard that type of music. It's okay. I could send
Oh,
that
okay.
to
I
you.
want to say, wait a
Yeah.
minute.
And you know what I mean? We could go from there. But like, like those type of that type of music, like, I'd go towards that. But then drill is not really a genre I do want to do, because I am no way, no means in that environment or from that lifestyle to really rap about it authentically because I hate lying in my song. So I try to like make sure everything I'm saying is straight truth, even if I gotta explain it. But yeah, I'd stay cool and rap and R&B. That's my bread and butter, literally. And yeah.
Okay, okay. So, what upcoming projects you got going on for us, and for albums or other singles you're working
Boom. So shout out my bro D Taylor. He's a producer. We have an album coming up. I did like 8 tracks, 3 of them. I have features. One of them is Arthur. The other two, to be announced. But all those tracks, they were all beats produced by him. And then my other bro, Psychedelic, we work at this studio, Parkside Studio up there in Harlem. Shout out to Parkside Studio. And they basically like turn, one of the rooms in their crib into a studio and stuff. So, I'll be over there, we record music, and they're genuinely my friends at the same time. So yes, we're on business and stuff like that. But if I ever wanted to pull up and just decompress, you know what I mean? Yap about life. I don't feel pressed because these are my friends, you know what I'm saying? So we were cooking up an album that's coming out this year, but we're still mixing songs and things like that. And it's also in Harlem. I'm in Brooklyn, so it's a commute to like actually be present there. So whatever work I do have to come back and do, like I just make sure I set, a time where it's not like an inconvenience to me or them. And then, we go, we have a good time as always. So that's one. I have a collab album with Arthur. Like I was saying, we got songs that we haven't dropped. We got songs that we're writing, waiting to record. But yeah, we're still building on that one. That one's definitely gonna be bigger. And yeah, it's really just gathering all the what I mean, tracks, and we need to get these features recorded, you know what I'm saying? And then it's really, what I'm saying? But those are the two big ones for me cooking up this year, collab wise. And I was kind of collabing with artists and stuff like that in the beginning, but I want to say like 2023. I had lost my uncle, and that kind of changed my whole thinking process up. So I just ain't want to do features. You know what I mean? If I ain't know you for a significant amount of time, like I was really on a no new friends type of thing, but with music. But this year, I'm back outside. I'm performing at these different venues and stuff like that, and there's plenty talent out there. Like what I'm saying, you can go to the train station, there's talent. So imagine what you're seeing live direct at you. Other artists performing and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, if I want to hear or if I want to work with new sound, like I have a whole like portfolio, literally, what I'm saying, of artists I could go and talk to and things like that. And I'm already in talks with some, but everybody got their own lives going on and things like that. So, it's really when I'm just whenever you're available type of guy. But nah, I'm gonna really this year be pressing people
I
about
like it.
collabs and stuff like that. Cause your supporters will see you, my supporters will see me, and then we share those. It's only up from there. So I got monopolized on that. I don't know
No,
if
no,
that's the right
great.
word to use, but
Yes,
felt like it made sense.
I got it.
Right?
I know you, man. I was like, okay, okay, I got you, I
Made
got
sense,
you.
right? Yeah, it made sense. Yeah.
Yeah. No, 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 and that's cool because I think there's nothing wrong being selective. Because you're putting in your time, you're resting, your energy, and you don't want people like you put into full 100% effort, and then they are like a daisy or they're like, I'll get back to you. You don't need that.
Yeah, and
So
I had my fair share of that, and like I wouldn't do that. I'm usually on it, when it comes to the feature and stuff. But yeah, at that point, you just want to I just go back to curating it. Like, what I'm saying? It's there's a vetting process, to work with me. And it's nothing crazy, but if I don't feel like you're consistent or if I feel like your rate of consistency is not matching mine and it's slowing me down, like I have to cut that off. Cause I don't want to stop how I'm making and how I'm creating my music.
very true, very true. And it's funny. Just a side note, I was out today. Actually, it was another interview in person, and already not here. So it was interesting. While
Okay.
I was traveling today on the when you're so you're from New York, so when in Union Square, there's always a
Yes.
lot of performers in that platform,
Yes.
and I was literally exiting out, and all of a sudden I see this guy. He's rapping and he's doing his thing. He has a remember Big Pun don't want to be a player no more, and
Yes.
he was doing it. He sounded really cool. I'm walking by. I'm like, it's a big dude. I'm like, I literally turned. I stopped. And people were filming him, and he's like, da, 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 da. And I said, yo, it sounds like him. That's crazy. And I was like, it's true what you're saying. There's so much
Yeah.
talent. Like everywhere you go in your city, you in the corner somewhere. I don't know where you're in the bodega or something. Somebody rapping, or you go to the train station, you see people singing or whatever. And it's so amazing. You see all types of eclectic, amazing sounds around the way in your city.
I believe New York is truly oversaturated at this point, and everybody who knows that they got something, moves like a superstar. So now it's not like, oh yeah, these are just the hottest people that make music in the city. No, everybody's making music. Everybody feels
Yeah,
like they're the best at it. So it's not like you're tussling with like you tussling with kings and queens. If in their head at the very least. So yeah, it's very oversaturated. There's a whole bunch of talent, and it's just literally walking around existing. You mind your business, you hear a saxophone or somebody going crazy with the mic in the train station. They got the piano sometimes playing, or even my
yeah.
favorite, the drummers with the pails, like
Oh,
that have
all the
the
time. Yeah.
they be killing it every time. And I'm like, yo, I want to do that, but I'm like, I'm not struggling like that. So it's like, I kind of leave it for them because like they know what they got to do to really make those sounds and stuff like that. And um yeah, maybe I'll do it in my house, but like to do it for money, it's like, nah, that's definitely your stage for sure, bro. Like
I understand.
it sounds like a real drum set anyway, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because
So
they be going in. I'll be like
yeah,
watching,
you gotta leave it
like,
to the
damn.
pros. Some things like I have no problems humbling myself and be like, you know what, you're better at that than I am. I'm gonna let you have that
I love
for
that. And
sure.
there's nothing wrong. I look, I all artists and street performers, artists, whatever kind of form of it. I love it, and it's really cool just to see all types of forms of it in that sense.
Yeah, definitely, 100%,
Definitely, definitely.
100%,
So
100%.
no, you're good. You good. So any upcoming shows you got for performances you got coming up?
So I performed with this entity called Put Yourself Out There.
Yes.
Shout out
Shout out to
Divinity Flicks.
yes, that's her name. I
Yeah.
was like, is it this? It was her. Yes.
Divinity, yeah, 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 it's her. So
Yes.
we have a NYC DC collab show. I believe that's June 6th coming up. So that's like the big show I have upcoming. They had a collab show tonight, but I'm doing an interview, so I was just like, yeah, I can't make it. But I think they'll have like a couple more in between. Of course, what? I'm hyped. Like I'm like I got an interview. It's not like oh, I got or I'm tired. Oh, I don't feel like. It's like no, I got an interview. I'm sorry, I can't make it. Like like. But I said that with pride. I'm like this. What? Come on. But yeah, like I got a couple shows in between. That are coming up. But when the flyers come out and stuff, that's usually when I opt in and things like that. But I'm in the know. But definitely that June 6th performance is my next upcoming one, the biggest one. And I believe it's a rooftop performance. Don't quote me though. But it's gonna be a special venue and things like that. So I'll be doing that. But I mostly these days perform with Divinity and Not Collective. Put yourself out there. I just like the I'm gonna use portfolio, but just for you to understand, like, how I'm like processing everything. It's like everybody gets a folder or a file, but like literally visiting these portfolio artists and, performing once or twice with them, it's like, okay, cool, you do music, oh, you sound like this, cool. But then you perform with them enough times, it's like, hey, like as I'm moving forward in my music journey, you're probably gonna be to the left or right of me, So it's like let's, keep the camaraderie there. And yeah, it's like seeing it's like going to school, but like going to school doing what you have wanted to do, not because you have to stay here 8 hours a day and get this, certification by the time you
True.
17, 18. Like everybody wants to do music or everybody's doing music, everybody wants to perform. And like, these settings are intimate enough where, you could share your music and feel heard. And I really appreciate live reactions to my music, instead of like the social media stuff, because the live reaction hits my body. Social media is cool for the eyes and stuff like that. It looks cool, but like, when I sing a song and people yelling back at me, like the first couple times I got that reaction back, I was speechless. I was like, but at the same time, I had to really just yell back, like, nah, I'm just as hyped as you. Like, it's fire. And I'll be saying that some of these performances that I do and things. And yeah, yeah. So that's like one big show I have coming up. But I'm always trying to find shows as well, find different venues because there's always somebody that hasn't heard your music, hasn't seen you perform yet, you know what I mean? Artists you haven't met yet. And like I said, New York is oversaturated. So yeah, I try there's a entity Ultimate Artist Link Up. I did a Valentine's Day show with them, and I was really singing and saying it. The reels are actually on my Instagram if you want to check it out.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yeah, that was pretty fire. Because it was like a new group of people working with, but at the same time, Mia Love, the one of the heads of the entity, like, she came in, her energy was so welcoming. I my shoulders very bad. I'm like, okay, I'm comfortable. And, it's Valentine's Day. Quick about that show, right? That was a Valentine's Day show. So they saying, oh yeah, we gotta sing. I pull up, everybody did rap. I was just like, I'm like, yo, if I knew this was happening, y'all would have got a different JV. But I said, hold on, took the glasses off. I'm like, I'm here for the ladies. It's Valentine's
Ooh.
Day weekend. And I was, and yeah, there's probably like 3, 4 days in the spot. But at least they know I was talking about them. And even the guys that heard, I'm like, yo, take this song to your, your old lady, your girlfriend, whoever. You know what I'm saying? It's a bop. And that's why I make these songs for you to be able to listen to it again. I would hate to be a one time listen to somebody is, especially if I want them to hear the music. Like, damn, only once. Like,
Oh,
nah, you
shoot.
gotta do at least 4 times. At least 4 times.
Of course, because it's reminiscence. You'd be hearing, be like, oh, that's dope, man. I never heard something like that before. And that. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah. Or like when
But
people
anyway,
come up to you. Go ahead.
no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, or like when people hit me up and be like, "Oh yeah, I just shared your music." Like my cousin, he's he's in the National Guard and he's back at the barracks. And one day he Facetime me. He's like, they're doing a little cooking thing going on, whatever, collectively. And he's like, "Yo, I've been playing your music, man." And he's like, every song, everybody's like, "Yo, who's that? Who's that? Who's that?" That's my cousin, man. That's my cousin. I'm like, "Yo, word." And then one dude even took the phone. He's like, "Yo, dude, that's fire. Like, keep it going." And it hits hard when your supporters is, what I'm saying, amping you up. But then when a random person that don't know you from a hole in the wall is amping you up same way, it just feels so empowering. It's like, okay, nah, whatever confidence killer I had, like throw that away, like dash that away. Like I'm better now. I'm reset, you know what I'm saying? Now it's a great pick me up.
Definitely, definitely. Did anybody ever tell you you sound like a little bit of Usher or Trey songs?
Me?
I'm just saying. I mean, do people be like, "Oh, you sound like this person or that person"? But like,
No. I've gotten Travis Scott.
oh, he's good too.
I've
Yes.
I've
Okay,
gotten
we can live
Travis
to that.
Scott, but nah. And then like I don't so my voice changes with like how excited I am. So the more excited I get, obviously the higher my what you call
Vibration.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my tone will go up. And transparently, I did have a nice pleasant nap beforehand. So, you know what I'm saying? The voice is still kind of baritone-ish. But nah, I've never gotten like a Trey Songz or Usher
Okay.
um compliment
Okay.
before. So thank you. Thank you very much.
You're, you're very welcome.
Yeah.
You're very
Thank
welcome.
you.
Now, you're welcome. No problem. So you have performed a few, just to throw it in there, a few places. It's called Drinks Lounge, Lord's Lounge, Moe's Bar, and Market Bar. So those are just some places that we just, that you have performed at, those venues in that sense. So,
Yeah, so those would be considered the venues, but like it was like a live venue, so people still came to the bar, you know what I mean, to get their drinks and stuff, but they actually had, the opportunity to see live performances and stuff like that. And I thought that was pretty cool, and that's why I like performing Put Yourself Out There because they're literally being the name, like putting yourself out there, literally like it's like you're seeing the artist who you perform with on the regular, but then I'm performing to whatever random person is there at the bar that night. I don't know if they wanted to hear music. I don't know if they expected coming to that location, to hear live music. But at the same time, I make it enjoyable. I feel like that's your job as an artist, especially sharing your music. Like you want to be able to have that reaction from even random people, because if the random people don't even like it, people who know you, they could kind of sugarcoat it or amp you up even if you did a bad job. But a random person is not going to sugarcoat it. They're going to tell you off rip. First impressions are important, and yeah, that's really what it is.
I love that. Let me ask you something that with all the performances you've done and
Mhm.
different venues and shows, right? Shows. What really for you as a live performance really stood out to you as of like the fan reaction or the audience reaction? What really one, I guess you could say,
Mhm.
really stuck out for you?
So there's a spot called Brooklyn Gems Lounge, Bar and Lounge. I think it's over there in like Bushwick. It's on Broadway. And at the time I was performing with this entity, and they were like, "Oh, bring 5 people for this, bring 10 people for that, bring 50 people for this." So I was just trying to invite everybody I can and actually have like a whole presence. I ended up getting 21 people.
What?
Yeah.
Yo,
So
that's crazy.
sad part was, I ended up performing later towards the night. So I think one person actually had to leave, but I'm glad they pulled up. But yeah, performing with your own like audience, like your own set audience, that was fire. My videographers bros were there, so they're flashing their lights. One of them had this like strobe light thing he's shining on me while I'm performing. And respectfully, I didn't see nobody else in the spot. I'm performing straight to my people, and that was the whole thing. So definitely having like your own what you call it audience, your own crew out there like supporting you. I know some people like being on stage with them, but like nobody's ever really felt inclined to get on stage with me, right? But when people come out to support me, they make sure they're out there in front, and I always tell them like I love that because like sometimes I don't even need to be seeing the whole venue and the people for what it is while I'm doing the song. It's like, nah, I see you and I know you bop with the song. So now we're bopping. But the crowd won't know that. But that's the energy that they'll feel because, I got that one, two special person out there in the crowd like amping me up. But I had like 20 people in my face for me. And that was super fire. There was
Crazy.
probably like 40 people in the venue, but like literally like I was turning the whole spot up, and then people had to leave obviously after I stayed to see other people perform. And you
Right.
notice how quiet it got afterwards. And I'm like, wow, like everybody there was there for me, and that was awesome.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah,
That's what's. I think that's a great feeling just to see the support you have in common person and just be like, you know what, he's doing his thing. I just want to show love, and that's something I think we need more of. If anything, especially in these
definitely.
shows. I see them prior before, and like it's true. I see some people like they do their thing and they leave. It's like no, why don't you just stick around and
Yeah,
kind of show a little support too. Just be for a few minutes or at least whatever. But I respect what you're saying with that. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta scope out the competition. You never know. But then, yeah, it's first of all, just shout out my supporters, like everybody who support me from like day one, or I met along the way, or came out and just said, I've been listening to music if I keep going. Like, man, just shout out my supporters because it's always random. It's never planned. When people come up to you and talk about the music, but then when they do, it's really affirming.
No, you're definitely right. And
Really
with that
affirming.
said, no, you're right. With that said, we're going to the chat part right now. There's a lot of people chatting right now. So
I
we're gonna,
see.
yeah, I'm gonna show the screen right now. You're in the bottom. Okay, no,
Okay.
I got you, right.
Cool, cool, cool. I wasn't sure. I was like, do I?
No, I got you for that. So
Okay.
we got Nas Job Baker. Hope I said it right. 9620 says, I love your music, man. Lonely is my
Shout out
fave.
Naja.
Okay,
That's my
okay.
friend Naja. I told her to join. I told everybody to join and comment because
No, no,
I was in Arthur's and I'm like, listen, y'all comment, even if y'all just stay 5 minutes, just let me know that you guys were there, you guys stopped by, you know what I'm saying? So shout out all my supporters once again. Shout out Naja.
you already know. Much love, much love. Yes. We also got at Joran West. Oh my god, oh my god. Summon.
Joy awesome.
Okay, I don't mess this whole thing, butcher the whole name.
Nah,
609
that's
says
my brother.
you already know GO8 team is GOAT. That's right. You already know. That's what's up.
Uh-huh.
You already
Yeah,
know.
shout
We
out.
got my K. Oh, I can't even say this. Oh my god. Lamont, hope I said it right. La Moet, I meant Ya JV with little emoji. I think what is that? Smile. I don't know what that is, the little thing there.
There's so many on my screen, I can't even scroll back to that one.
No, I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. We got Alex Hayes, 7008 or 08. Let's go with the fire emojis. Yeah.
Yeah, 4,000.
You already know. And we got Austin in the building. Look at that. He said Mr. 4000 fire emojis.
Nah, shout out to Arthur, man. He's at a show too right now, so I didn't expect him to be there the whole time. But you know what I'm
Appreciate you.
saying? I
Thank
appreciate everybody who pulled up to this live.
you. Already know. No, we got more. We got more. Oh my God. Jadine, hope I said it Sorelli. Hope I got it right. My
Yes, that's my other
child.
brother.
Okay. Listen,
What he said? Sorry, say that again. What he said?
my child. I don't know what that reference to, but
So like, I'm older, but yeah, we just go back and forth with, oh yeah, he's my son. He's my son. He's my son. He's my son. But I told him, I was like, there's certain people. I was like, you cannot comment just to comment. It has to be funny, or I don't want it. So
got it. Okay, I
you
was
know what I
trying to
mean?
figure
He
that
hit
out.
home. He hit home. I let him know he hit home.
Hey, I ain't not
Yeah.
gonna. Same person said, what did they say? Oh, I guess they put like an emoji or something. I can't even read it.
Probably
Oh,
was an
it's a
emoji.
happy
Is
emoji.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Cool,
I was
cool,
trying to
cool.
figure that out. Okay. We got Nikki 48 318 says favorite
Hey.
song to get me through my day. More money, less stress.
Shout out Nikki. That's a song I have. It's basically about like, just paying your bills, and I wish I had a record deal just to, pay the bills for me, but I don't. So I gotta keep rapping. And this is real. So shout out Nikki for that song specifically too.
You are very welcome. Dine. Oh, I said it right. Dine Ishara Jarrett. Oh my God, forgive me.
Dinesha.
3176. Yeah, there
Yeah.
we go. It says
That's my friend
4,000.
Didi.
Yes.
4,000. Yes. She knows. She knows. She be knowing.
You already know. Bert, these names, my God. Bert text. Whoa, I'm trying it. Forgive me if I'm messing wrong. JB, the most versatile artist in the city. Yes.
Shout out Bert. He was actually my first ever collaborator, like
Oh, get out
ever.
of here.
Yeah, because we grew up in church and stuff. So when I was writing and stuff, like we're always hanging out. So after Sabbath and things like that, we just bust out the notepad. We're on BeatStars, you know what I'm saying, and we just like write songs. He stopped though; he didn't want to continue. I guess it wasn't really like his thing, but yeah, he's my first ever collaborator. So it's cool to hear like words of encouragement from him because like I literally started with him, like literally.
It's like a full circle. A full circle. Oh, you know I'm going with this.
Definitely, yeah, full circle moment for sure, yeah.
That's pretty cool. Okay, no, I
So,
got you. I got you in the comments.
awesome.
Didi, you just mentioned right now. So proud of you, brother. Where did he go?
I'm back.
Okay,
Sorry.
he disappeared.
No,
Okay,
I'm back. I'm back.
okay. Didi says, so proud of you, brother. Aww.
Yeah, thank you. Shout out my sis, man.
Definitely, man. Room Ishi. Oh my God. D7Q says JV. Yes.
Rumi, shout out Rumi. They're
You ready?
sisters.
Definitely, man. And the same person put a fire
Mhm.
emoji there.
She already know 4,000. It's hot
Yeah,
over here.
ya tú
I'm really starting
sabes.
to sweat.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. See.
No, 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 don't worry about me. Don't worry about
No.
me.
Okay. 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 She put hearts over there.
Yeah, it's my sis, man. And like I said, these are people that like knew me from a whole different life. You know what I'm saying? So
I love
now
that.
I'm doing the music stuff and they generally support me. Like I take that to the heart. Like I love that.
I love that. I love that. We got a lot of comments coming in. Same young lady, Didi. Hope I said it right. Yes, we
Mhm.
love singing JV. Oh yes,
Totally.
we gotta do. I already see. Well, we're gonna get into something like that right now. Hold on. We got more. Rum ish. I can't say his name. Forgive me. That person said real bad. Oh
Real
wow.
bad.
What does that reference? Don't confuse that one.
Um, you asked the wrong person. They just amped me up though, like like because her and the other account that you see that was commenting, Danisha Regret, like they're both Regret, excuse me, they're both sisters, so they be just commenting one after the other.
Oh yeah.
You
I
know what
was
I'm
trying
saying?
to. That got me lost. I'm like, what?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
no, I understood though. I understood.
Okay, got you.
I
Okay.
understood.
No problem. So the official Arthur says Conan bro for the two man.
For the 2 man, yeah. So he already spoiling the surprise. Well, that's one of the songs. I mean, we've been performing it, but that's one of the songs we have together that's gonna be on this collab tape. But yeah, literally, like if I need a fire feature, like most of the times I'll get to Arthur before I get to anybody else. I'll be like, "Yo, all right, pull up. We're doing this song," and that's how it go.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Now, Rum Ishar, I hope I said it right. Forgive me. Laughing my ass off. There's a lot of issues.
I think it's something was funny in the moment. I don't
Okay,
know.
because I'm like, remember this is earlier messages. So I was trying to like go scroll that from the beginning. But yeah.
Yeah.
This says something about yes, I remember. So
I
I
believe that was for the release party because they were there.
got you.
So as I
Okay.
was talking about it, I did see that comment pop up as I was speaking. So I think that was for that. I think.
Got it. Got it. Okay. Rose Hondo 3319 says JV Mr.
Mr.
4000.
4K, yeah. Shout out my boy Rels Hundo.
Woo-hoo.
Also, like he's part of the Parkside Studio group up there as well. And yeah, we got a lot of I think we have I think we have 2 songs out together, right? But they're like bigger collaborations, but we're gonna have more like JV Rels collaborations as well. Cause like I said, like there's musical influences I have outside, the mainstream. Excuse me. But then I also have my peers, and he's one of my peers that like I fuck with his music, like his flow, the way he rap, what he rhyme about. Like first time I heard, I'm like, yo, and then he ended up being a cool dude. I'm like, my nigga, like you know what I mean? Shit was just, it's just been smooth from there. And that's the type of relationship I be wanting to have, with artist peers. Like I don't ever want to think any of my mans is like trash. I have to hear somebody come up to me and be like, "Yo, your man's don't sound like you." Da, da, da. Because I have had people like that, and I'm not really in the field with them now, But yeah, like I gotta make sure that if I'm saying I'm at this caliber, the people next to me gotta be at that caliber too. If I'm 4,000, best believe everybody to the left and right of me next to me is 4,000. Best
I
believe.
know. Well said. Well said. We got my friend. He's also an artist, by the way. He goes by Jay fucking Delic, but he just said hello. He's saying hi in general, but he's like, "Hi, how you doing, man?"
Hey.
He goes by Jason Conzi, but we know him by Jay fucking Delic that. So yeah, he says a lot of stuff here. I'm just gonna skip a little bit of that.
Yeah, because I'm just like, yo,
It's
wow.
crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, it's a crazy night tonight. We got Bert's. I said the same guy tenfold. He says, "Feel me."
Yeah, that's why I'll shout him out. He commented that. I got you, bro.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, okay. He's the same guy. Says, I got one more feature for you.
He's
Maybe.
rage baiting me. He's rage baiting me. I don't think he
Oh,
has a future for me. But we gonna see, you know what I mean? Time will tell. Time will tell.
yes, you already know. We got Sammy Volunteer 6656 says, JV on the
Oh
scene.
shit. Thank you, Sammy. Feel me?
And
I'm glad when it's one thing when like you ask people to support you, but then when they actually do it, like
that was
that like
awesome.
completes the whole moment. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. No, just keep doing what you're doing, man. Definitely keep doing
Thanks.
what you're
Thank
doing.
you.
You're welcome.
Thank
Same
you.
person says, oh, they're replying to that person. Coming out the retirement. Ooh, harsh words there. What's going on?
We gonna see. We gonna see. But I'm jacking. I'm being rage baited. He hasn't been out of retirement for 5 years. You know what I mean? Might be a cold case. We're gonna see though. We're gonna see, right, bro? We're gonna see.
This is getting really good.
That's my guy. That's my guy. Like from the heart. That's my guy. So he know
I
I'm
love
joking with him, and if he was next to me, we'd be cracking up right now.
no, that's cool. That's cool. Same person, Sammy Volunteer 6656 says, so proud of you, JV. Yeah,
Oh, for real. Thank you.
definitely. You already know. Same person says, oh no, that's Bert. Okay, that's this guy now. Bert's, what are you, tenfold? I might be just yapping.
I'm telling you, he's rage baiting me. He knows he's done, and we already spoke about it. But now he's like, "No, I want to come back. I want to come." But I'm gonna keep it calm. And my guys are, we always cracking jokes and stuff, so they
I
know
love
to
it.
be funny on here on purpose. That's assignment right
No, you already know, man. I
there.
haven't,
So,
you know, you're right. That I haven't seen this dude in years. How you doing, David? It's been so many long time. He said,
oh, that's
what's up?
cool. That's what's up. That's what's up. What's good, man? What's up, David?
Oh
Appreciate you.
shoot. Oh my god, I haven't seen him in years. Alex Hayes 7808, one of the greatest man.
I got put my Captain America shield up and pointed back at that man. That's one of the greatest right there. But that's a great friend. Shout out to Alex, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Yes, much
Appreciate
love,
everybody
much
coming
love. You
in,
already
man.
know. David says, what's your YouTube? I think he's asking
Well,
for you. Yeah.
mine,
Yes.
yeah, JV on the scene. I think it's 8620. That's the username. But is it already here or no? Like the
Not
link
here.
and stuff?
No, no, no,
Not here. Well,
no.
I'm gonna have to like send that forward. If you know them, you know what I mean. You could forward the
Yeah,
the
they
channel
can hit
as
me up
well.
and I'll send it to them. Yeah.
Cool, cool.
That's
Okay.
what I got you. I got you. So, okay, good guy activism says hello, cha.
I don't know, but yo, what's up?
I think it's hi. I
Oh,
guess
what's up?
I was
I don't
trying
know.
to figure
Nobody
that
ever
out.
called me Cha before, so I'm just like, yeah.
I think
I
because it
don't
must have
know.
been an accent, so like, hey, hello, cha. I don't know what that means, but I guess. Listen, when you're live, shit sometimes.
Right? You just gotta just keep your composure.
Right, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, for real.
You already know, man. You already know. We got interesting stories for days.
For
Marissa
real.
Stanley 9360 says, I'm so happy for you. Such a beautiful soul. I'm just here for the vibes. Hey,
Shout out Marissa for real. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I
much love.
appreciate you.
Listen, I know the love is amazing tonight. Definitely. Good guy activism says everyone hit the like button. Yes.
When I
Like,
find out what your real name is, man, when I find out who you really are, man, shout out that guy.
yes, definitely. Listen, share, like, comment. This is what we're talking about. Share is great talent on the show. Support, support.
Word,
You already
word.
know. Now, same guy, different guy. Alex Hayes 7808 says, nah, you the greatest, bro.
He's gonna keep doing that, and I'm gonna concede. You got it, you got it, you got it. But nah, love, bro. Thank you. And like I said, this is a friend. Like when I met Alex, man, like I, you thought I was doing music. You thought I was doing music at the time. Like you know what I'm saying? It was like a whole different world, and to have come so far and still have support from those same people, who saw you back then. You know what I mean? That's really what life is about for me. Like I really treasure having people like 7, 8, 9, 10 years because like they really fuck with me, and that's always a gamble when you're going out there, especially with this music stuff. You know what I mean?
Of
People could
course.
show one face and turn around have a whole next face, and I seen it. But yeah, when it comes to my support system, like it's there and it's locked in. It's like concrete, literally like what I work with on my job. Like these guys are solid. Everybody's solid. Everybody's 4,000. And everybody's a creative too in their own sense. Like, it's not music, you know what I mean? But like Alex can do clothes, you know what I'm saying? And like graphic designs and things like that. So
Ooh.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
talk about that. Listen, give us more stuff. Yes. Let's
Matter
talk
of fact,
about it.
I'm calling him out. Boom.
Oh shoot.
He was dropping this like clothing line, right? Tackle any battle. And it was basically like uplifting yourself, you feel me, through hard times and things like that. It was like the general theme. And he had like this like sub genre thing. Like, it was basically throwing shade at the MTA. And he never got back on that. Like, and they raised the fare to 275, 290, $3, and he's not making nothing off of that. Bro, this is the year. I called you out. Everybody's seen you now. That's all I
Okay,
gotta say.
well said. I'm loving this tonight. This just I'm when I see all this going crazy, the chat room,
Yeah.
it's just it gets my like yo, it gets me in another world. Like loving this.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't even know people were still here. So yeah,
No,
I'm
no,
adjusting
that's
to
good. We
something.
no, we got more here. Shoot. We got good guy activism. He says hello, chat. That's the same guy you asked about the name.
Oh, he's trying to say chat. Facts, facts, facts.
Oh, okay. And then he mentioned Vero. He knows my real name. I don't really know. Sorry for that. There's been so many people I know, so forgive me. Now I just tell your name.
Oh man, that
It's been a
damn.
minute, so I forgive me. I don't know. I'm just like, huh?
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
god. Alex Hayes 7808 says chill.
I ain't chilling. I ain't
Yeah.
chilling. We on you. My fault. I ain't
Even the cameras
chilling.
up getting excited.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The same guy says, all right, I'm gonna do it. Now I don't know what he means by that, but okay.
No, no, no. The idea I'm talking about now, he's saying he's gonna do it.
Oh.
So, in conclusion, peer pressure can be good. You
Mm,
know, because who knows what he was thinking about this idea before seeing the interview, but now I got you on live, bro. Now you gotta
nice.
do it. You gotta stay on your word. But I think it's a great idea. It would make bread, and it's fire with how MCA move and the fair and all that other stuff. I'm like, yo, man, like this is something I buy, and it's like you're showing me the idea, and I'm getting stressed because I can't buy it yet because you haven't made it. So it's
Right.
like I can't get here until you do your part. And yeah, man, I got creators around me. I got cool people around me. I got dope people around me. Beautiful people around me, and I always want to keep that.
I love that. I love that. Hold on. Okay, I'm getting more people here. Okay, I got Jason Conti says I love Vero G making laugh. Wait, making Vero G laugh out loud. No, yeah, he always he's in good spirits.
Nah, he got it. Reading those, I was just like,
Huh?
oh, right. I was like, oh, you got it. 100% got it.
Definitely. All right, good guy. Activism says I'm famous. Everyone knows my name. That's why my name is highlighted with a check mark next to it. Oh, okay, sir. I'm
Word. Okay.
I'm I'm still like with the question mark, but I okay. Is this Cuban Link or something? Is that who we're talking about? Because
I'm lost. I'm very
yeah,
lost.
because I'm the only person I work with passed, so I'm trying to figure if this is the same person we're talking about.
I don't know. I'm jacking the mysterious vibe though. You know what I mean? At this point, that's the best way to go about this because I don't know who this is.
No, definitely. I mean, listen, whoever you are, I appreciate your support, man. That's all I gotta say. Thank you.
Word, for real. Love, man, for talking in the chat. I even asked them and they're talking in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that.
See, but that's good because the engagement, people are like, yo, they get involved in it and everything. So you already know. Now, before we
Yeah.
take a break, we're gonna play your tunes in a bit. But would you like to, like you said, on the show? I've never seen it, but usually when we have artists on the show, if they like to give a little freestyle or a little bit of something.
Oh, I can freestyle for sure.
Okay, so when you're ready.
Um, damn. Are
I
you
don't
able
have
to
a
play
beat.
a beat or you want me to do an acapella?
Whatever you feel comfortable.
I'll play a beat if you
Okay.
can.
Okay, yeah. You got a beat? I don't got a beat.
You got it?
Oh no,
Oh.
can if I play here, would you hear it? That's what I want to know if I can. All right, let me see if I. Well, I don't know. YouTube, you gotta be careful because they kind of funny with like. Do you have any beat like that maybe or?
I feel like I have to play it off the same phone that I'm thinking on. So
Oh man.
I
Okay,
should have sent you something.
no, it's okay. I'm on YouTube now. Is there any beat that you would like? Kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like
Well, you've heard my music. You feel me? The 3 albums that I got out and everything like that. So my response is to challenge me.
the Challenger.
Challenge me is what I'm asking you.
Okay, got you. Challenge
Yeah. I think
me.
the best way to go about it is me not knowing what's coming, but I'm ready. Whatever.
Okay, got you. All right, I'm gonna just play a beat, just any beat. All right, I got some for you.
Yeah, play it, play it.
All right. Remember, this is we gotta be careful because with copyright and you use mainstream artist music, they might take it. They're funny with that, but
Oh, so I'm gonna just say, hey, this is not, my song. It's just
right.
freestyle. I can do
Got
that.
you.
I can do
Got
that.
you. Okay. All right. This one. This is really good. All right. Hold on. I got you. This, I think, yeah. You got to definitely kill this. Hold on, hold on.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Can you hear it? Oh, hold on.
No.
Hold on. Can you hear it now?
Nah.
Can you hear it?
No. Man.
No. You serious?
Um.
Oh, crap.
So I guess the challenge is acapella then.
This is acapella.
Okay.
When you're ready.
Um. Can you give me a topic? I need something to start off of, and then I'll just run from there.
Okay. I mean, we did talk about relationships on the show tonight
Mm.
and going through certain things. So if you want to do some about love or something like that,
Okay. About love,
yes. Yes.
but a freestyle.
Mm.
Okay. Acapella too. Mm, mm, mm. I got you.
All right.
2, 3, and heart is on my sleeve. I pay attention to all the words that she tell me. I don't know what to believe, but everything I read off the text on my screen. Oh man, I just put the light green. I'm still on go. I'm really just touch it. I don't even know, but I'm really keeping a different flow. I hear it in my head and I just cement it. I'm going hard. I'm never regretting. Watch how I'm stepping. You talking, I'm ready. Always gonna set it. I want to beat. I feel like, man, yo,
Listen,
if I
you
had a
did
beat
it.
for you, if I had a
Yeah.
beat for you,
Next time.
bro,
Tell me
I
next
would.
time.
Yeah, next time
Yeah.
I gotta have a beat because acapella, I'm hearing too many different flows and I'm not gonna commit to one. That's the fact. So hearing the beat kind of like straightens out the noise, and then I'll just go from there. Ah man, I wish I could.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Next time. Come here. Next time. I got you.
Next
I got
time,
you.
next time,
You did.
next
You
time.
did well though. You did well.
I
So
tried. It was
you did
fun.
all right. You did good. You did good. Now back to the good guy activism. Okay.
Hmm.
He says, Vero G, we did a photo shoot together in train station. That's David. That's David.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like, and that's the only person I know I did a train photo shoot. So he has a
oh
different
snap.
name.
My
Yeah,
bro just gave me an idea. He was saying I should get my laptop. So if you want to freestyle for real, I'll get my laptop during the break.
yeah, yeah.
And
So,
I'll
yeah,
bet.
we could do that. We could. Oh wait, hold on. I just saw somebody now. I think that was him. Oh yeah, Funkadelic says, make the table beat your beat. No, we ain't
And
doing that. Come on.
that is crazy. So when I was in middle school, high school, just grade school, I was the guy making beats on the table with the pencils. Like I wasn't the rapper. So yeah, I was really on the acoustic stuff. But can I do both at the same time? I don't think so.
Yeah, that's that old school stuff.
I don't think so. But no, yeah, I could definitely do it after.
Got you, got you. Okay, so the same person you mentioned says, yeah, get the laptop or something. Yeah, we're gonna do it in a break. We're gonna do it in a break. Tiny T3 says, hey, we loving JV. Yes,
Hey.
Arrow. You
Support
ready now?
system is present, man. Everybody here checking in. I really appreciate that. Love, man. Love.
Yeah, you ready, you got this, you got this. Michaela, oh my god, did I say it
Monet.
right?
Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah,
'cause
Michaela
I'm dying.
Monet.
Says, okay, freestyle.
Don't jack that one. That no, you see. Okay, so we're gonna go to this break, and when I come back, I'm gonna show you because I
Got
don't
you.
think that was a good rendition. I don't think that was a good example, and I want
Got
to kill it. I'm like, nah, this is acapella. No, like
you. You already
I
know.
wasn't prepared.
You got people wearing it now. They like, yo, you know what I mean?
They know. I'm telling you, Vero. I'm gonna show you.
Exactly. Oh, here's the guy again. Good activism. David, how dare you, sir? Ha! You should say it was your David. He says, you didn't know I'm a famous YouTuber, Vero? Listen, I don't know. I haven't heard from you in years.
It'd be like that.
He says, I sub you. What? I'm sub to you. Oh, he's like, he's subscribed. Okay. I
Now,
was, I was trying, huh? Okay, had a moment there. Well, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so with that, man, listen, we got a lot. So we're gonna take a break,
yeah.
right? And we're going to play. Let me just put you in the office so everybody can see. Okay. So right now we're gonna take a quick break, guys. You're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. Your host Vero G and our amazing guest for tonight, artist JV in the building. Yeah. Ya tú sabes. So we're gonna play your video Hop Out.
Okay.
And, the next one, BK.
Niggas.
Yes. See, we're working together. See, because I ain't gonna say that. No.
Nah, respect to you. But yeah, BK niggas.
Okay, got it. Now after that, from the album, the Skywalker 4000 album, we're gonna play Grocery Bags. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So with that in mind, we're taking a quick break. And when we come back from break, he's going to be ready to give you out an official freestyle part of the show. So
yes, ma'am, I will.
Yeah, you got to sorry.
I have to watch. I got you. I promise.
Yes. Listen, you already know. Listen, everybody, if you like the show, you like the network, the channel, whatever, share, subscribe, and support, and all the same thing. So, all right, we'll be right back. All right, you'll be right back.
Okay.
And I'll keep talking. Like, what's going on?
Nah.
We'll be right back, everybody. Stay tuned. Yeah.
Cool.
My nigga, this is spot.
Don't look like the fucking spot. You know who I am? Nigga, of course it's a spot.
All right, my nigga.
Is you ready, though?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah,
My nigga, mask up. Your mask not even on. What's up with you, bro?
My fault.
Nigga, JV gonna be mad if you don't do this shit.
Let me take my glasses.
You fucking around right now. Time is money, money is time. And I'm all about mine.
Yeah. JV on the scene, 4,000 degrees, you know what that means. I'm super hot. Bow! Hop out the stew, see what it do. Bringing that heat, I need the fuel. I got the juice, my anger is sour. So if you run up, I won't be sweet to you. I keep it cool, 4,000 degrees. Yeah, that shit hot, you niggas been fooled. Niggas are dummies, don't test me. I'll come in and teach all you niggas like you back at school. I got a baddie, I'm calling her cute. Don't give her pictures, she calling me rude. Keep my name off your mouth, your niggas mute. Call me the plumber, cause I got the tool. My girl got the taser, she hitting you too. Spit on that kitty before I abuse. Break up her back, need no excuse. They know my body, what I gotta prove. What I gotta prove to these niggas. Watch what I do to these niggas. JV gonna violate, niggas be dying, I kill them, they die at a high rate. Niggas be quick to talk shit, better move quick or you don't get split. Beating on that kitty like a drum, nigga are you dumb? Now a nigga own that shit, no price tag, but you know I own that bitch. Her body a temple, I roam that shit. Head too fire, face so bad, if I want another girl, I clone that bitch. Ayy, hop out the booth, niggas don't want me to start up a fire, I blow off the roof. Call me a doctor, I am a dentist. Don't fuck around, nigga, you losing the tooth. Don't fuck with niggas, fucking these women. She like how I move and she like how it move. There are no options, winning or winning. Not even finished, can't stop it. Don't talk of the past, my sauce in the present. She think I'm from heaven, she know that I'm popping. She know the settings, rubbing her booty and grabbing her shit like I'm trying to crop it. Playing games, but she with it though. She liking my visuals. She know that I'm gentle. Break up her back like a pencil. All eyes on me when I hop out. Spitting all this fire and they drop out. Get out of the kitchen, you leaving? Nigga, good riddance. Ain't wanna go off, but I'm here and I'm living. Bad like a menace. Call me a dean, cause I'm giving detention. I don't want attention. Can't even say them boys ops. The hate from these niggas relentless. And niggas pretending to be on my side. I know you gon' drop when it's time to come ride. I take a deep breath and I look to the sky. JB the big dog, I don't know why they try. I don't know why they do it. Niggas be lurking and scheming. I see you, don't try to act clueless. Your loyalty fluid. Brothers fighting over money and bitches. I couldn't do it. Unstoppable force. Don't fuck with my movement. He talking for sport. I leave him in ruin. You ain't got a heart. To me, you are useless. Hop out the stool. Watch how I do him, JV.
You've been on my mind today. You've been on my mind today. You've been on my mind today. Baby, it's not a mistake. Not a mistake. It's not a mistake. It's not a mistake.
You been on my mind. Baby, it's not a mistake. If you feeling lonely today, then you should come to my place. Don't make me wait. I know I've been all on your mind. Baby, it's not a mistake. You feeling lonely, I got something for you, but you gotta come to my place. Yes, hey. Why don't you come over, do a couple tricks? You can do that on the gram, you could do it on my. Bring the Polaroid, take a couple flicks, yeah. Do a couple tricks, take a couple flicks, yeah. Why don't you come over, do a couple tricks? You can do that on the gram, you could do it on my. Bring the Polaroid, take a couple flicks, yeah. Do a couple tricks, take a couple flicks, yeah. Hit me when you're lonely, I could come and be your company. I could be a cup of tea, let me be your only, fix the problems that accompany. I don't do track, don't you run for me. Baby, come and run to me, cause I want your body rubbing up on mine. You and me, baby, there's no need to hide. It's only some wine, the bed in this vibe. Sitting back with you, I start to realize, look, you've been on my mind. Baby, it's not a mistake. And if you feel lonely today, then you should come to my place. Don't make me wait, I know I've been all on your mind. Baby, it's not a mistake. You feeling lonely, I got something for you, but you gotta come to my place. My place. Why don't you come over, do a couple tricks? You can do that on the gram, you could do it on my. Bring the Polaroid, take a couple flicks, yeah. Do a couple tricks, take a couple flicks, yeah. Why don't you come over, do a couple tricks? You could do that on the gram, you could do it on my. Bring the Polaroid, take a couple flicks, yeah. Do a couple tricks, take a couple flicks, yeah. Keep doing your thing. Loving when you smile and you moving that thing. Taking jeans off, step back, let it hang. Let me pin you down, both through that thing. Speed like Sonic, won't lose no range. I give you good D, let it make you go to range. We fucking go crazy, we go fucking crazy. You know what you missing and how this feel different. Look, you been on my mind. Baby, that's not a mistake. You feeling lonely today. You should come to my place, I don't mind the wait. Cause when you're here, it's worth the time. Work and grind, girl, you fucking fine. Call my line and tell you all in my face. It's not a mistake that you been on my mind. You could come over, do a couple tricks. Can't do that on the gram, you could do it on my dick. Bring the Polaroid, take a couple flicks, yes. Do a couple tricks, take a couple flicks, yes. Why don't you come over, do a couple tricks? You can't do that on the gram, but you could do it on my dick. Bring the Polaroid, take a couple flicks, yeah. Do a couple tricks, take a couple flicks. Right there on the dick like that, baby. Do you like that, baby? Do you like this? Do you like that? Do you like that, baby? JV.
1,000 degrees, you heard? Hey.
A 1,000 degrees, you heard? Yeah. I'm getting these greens like it's grocery. Yeah. I'm getting these greens like it's grocery. On the scene, I'm a pre and I'm out. Already see how this all could go south. He won't respect, but he capping for clout. She won't speak if I'm back in her mouth. You in my lane, get back to your route. G pushing P, get to the S, but 2 lines out the middle. Shorty could test, but go spot, she too little. 2014, hold the L's, couldn't help it, but 10 years later, still reaching no tempos. Always gon' flex, never keep it simple. That ain't no guess, this ain't no riddle. JV the best, can I flex with Big Papa? For 1,000 degrees, catch her breath at this lava. Be hot on the track, make them learn I'm a problem. Sounding whack, never been an option. Getting this bread from my green like grocery, that's how you know I ain't paid for this. They see my caliber, can I get close to me? Ain't see before, then you late for this. Love my demeanor, I call her my baby. She know I came back from the break some ribs. Stand at the top, looking down to be honest. I see how it's common and hate on the kid. Remain focused, move tact. The day you too calm, it's a knife in your back. Me and bro like, who are you? If they show malice, we gotta react. Speak the truth, you'll never need proof. Cause the meaning will come out the roof. Ain't smiling with y'all that could cost you a tooth. Tell the dentist they need to redo. And it's hot when I'm up in the booth. Every verse that I spit make it true. Was a nerd who was too cool for school. Now I'm older, I made my own rules. I'm watching just who I keep close to me. My killer most likely will know it's me. So I'm praying the Lord always know it's me. If I go out like that, it's supposed to be. Getting this bread from my green like grocery. That's how you know I ain't paid for this. They see my caliber, can I get close to me? Ain't see before, then you late for this. Love my demeanor, I call her my baby. She know I came back from the break some ribs. Stand at the top, looking down to be honest. I see how it's common and hate on the kid. See how it's common and hate on your brother. That's how my people are always set back. That's why my people focus on the racks. We dying slowly, we cannot relax. Tired of her, I'ma flex for another, but she only want a nigga for the bag. If I stop tricking today, then she mad. Take what I learned in my pen and my pad. Okay, nah, shout out my niggas, they all put on. Shout out to the rhythm and I never been off. Flow too sick, might as well not cough. But you catch that shit, then you know I'm not wrong. Bringing bringing in groceries. Only one trip out of one check. Hit on they neck, so you know I won't trip. When I step up, I'm just stepping ahead. Getting this bread from my green like grocery. That's how you know I ain't paid for this. They see my caliber, cannot get close to me. Ain't seen before, then you late for this. Love my demeanor, I call her my baby. She know I came back from the break some ribs. Stand at the top, looking down to be honest. I see how it's coming and hate on the kid.
Also know, vote for us. Real Lyrics is on No Hope, featuring myself, Vero G, on the hip hop category. You can vote for us at www.ldmradio.com/vote. Also, I'm under the pop category for my anxiety. Also, on the land category for Rompe Mi Corazón. Vote once a week for us, guys. We appreciate your support. We love you, our amazing supporters and followers. Continue to vote once a week. Let's continue being that top 10. Let's make it happen, baby. And we'll see you then. Take care.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Nyera, and you're tuned into Vero G Spotlight Radio Show.
Didn't hear me? I'm mute. That's fine. Hey guys,
Oh,
we are
hi.
back in the building again. We just played, like we played some tunes right now. Again, we played a video called "Hop Out." BK, you know.
BK, yeah, BK niggas, facts.
Yes. I want to make sure play "Groceries Bags" by the album Skywalker 4000. Coach Cop. Those amazing singles and albums out now called those, and then also 2 albums that's out now as well called Brooklyn Horror Story. Listen, I gotta fuck it up. Album
Horror Stories, yeah.
There we go. Thank you. And also Pandemic Files, which is out now as well. So you guys already know this. We got more on the chat. It is crazy tonight. My God. Let's go into the chat. Let's see who's on here right now. We have our amazing guest also in the building right now. Artist JV in the building. Just give it everybody. I hope they had a good sound thing. Everybody can clap at the same time.
Word, right? That'd be tough.
No, you already know that. Yeah, my friend Real Lyrics, he produced as well. Big shout out to him. He goes by he says, "What good, Vero G? What's up? How you doing, man? Salute." He said, "What good, Vero? Facebook keeps sticking." I don't know what he means by that. I'm trying to figure that out.
That's probably lagging or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yes, it's weird sometimes. He said that song is tough. Now, which song we talking about? Because he played it.
Let me know, but I appreciate you.
Yes, Real. Let me know, man. Let him know as well, please.
Wait, let me know.
You already know. So, are you ready for the official freestyle, as they call it? Yes.
I'm definitely ready. I was looking through some beats, but
Got you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yay.
Let me make sure you could hear it though. Hold on.
Okay.
You hear that?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah.
How about now?
It's gotten a little bit. Yeah.
A little more?
No. Okay.
Like this? Got it?
Yeah. Got it.
You can hear me too? Bad. Okay. So before I play this beat is from a song I did called Sir Capalot.
Ooh,
but I really like the beat.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. When you're ready.
I'm ready?
When you're ready, yeah.
Okay. I stay heavy. The pen and the paper stay heavy. If you on the scene, I ain't wasting no time. I'm going real hard like I stay on my grind. I stay on this shit like I'm wasting my limit. Nah, I'm passing that shit. I'm going hard. You know, I be rapping this shit. I'm going and you know it. They clapping this shit. That's support. Going real hard and I came off the board. Niggas talk shit, but I'm really gonna dunk it. Niggas talk shit, I don't care. I'm about 100. Nah, 100 grand. Niggas talking, they walk. I'm the running man. Niggas talking, but they do not understand. JV on the scene is the highest caliber. Going so hard, they cannot manage it. JV on the scene, I'm gonna damage them like headshots. Niggas talking, I hit them on bedrock. That's the top to the bottom, I can't stop. And the beat really lagging, but I cannot stop it. I'm going hard cause you know that I'm pocket. Just like some athlete, but you got no cream. Niggas talk shit, but I don't care what you mean. JV on the scene, I'm a rapper machine. Came out the furnace. Niggas talk shit, but the haters deserve it. I'm really working. I really do this for motherfucking purpose. I don't do this shit for anything less. I'm going hard, came from one breath. 1,000 degrees, so they know what's next. It's fire, nigga. Going real hard, you know, liar, nigga. But I'm lying, that's clear. Chill with your bitch. I don't even care for the diss, but really they know I can't miss. I can really a fit. Slipping no words, but I'm picking it up. Niggas talk shit, but I hit like a truck. That's just a Mac for the niggas who can't understand that I really gon' pick up my bucks. Yeah, stay on my money shit. Niggas talking, I'm really on hungry shit. And I'm jumping on shit like some bungee fish. Niggas talking, I stay on my grind. I bring it back cause they know it's the time. Oh, wait, you gotta rewind. Nah, because I'ma keep on going. Niggas talking, but they really ain't flowing. I right off the top of my mind. That's real top boss. These niggas don't know it. But JB on the scene, I'm really like 101. Like niggas talking, but they never done. I'm always there, never finish, and I'm really winning. Ain't no option. And I don't really got forgiveness for these bumps. Nah, I ain't done. They on the run. Niggas be talking, I'm getting my money. Yeah, you know, but I'm swagging this shit. I'm going hard, you know, I'm banging this shit. Wait, JV on the scene ain't hanging with this, but you know they flagging with this. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Listen, I'm not from flags, but pew, 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 pew.
Man, I love freestyling.
Yo,
And like,
that's fucking fire right there.
thank you, thank
What?
you, thank you,
You're very
thank you.
welcome. Listen, you got a certified badge in the show today with that right there.
Word, I appreciate you. I
You're very
appreciate you.
welcome. I'm gonna start
And
making little badges somewhere around here. I don't know. We'll figure that out.
word, make it a 4,000 badge. Whatever the badge is, say 4,000 degrees. That's the badge people gotta get. 4,000.
Got you. I'm gonna look into that. I might make a logo. I'm gonna figure that out. Definitely,
Word.
definitely. We
It could
got
be
comments
fire.
too. Yeah, yeah. You already know. You already know.
It could be
Yes.
fire.
I hope I said it right. God forgive me. Tiny T3
Tiny
put fire
T.
emoji. You already know. People coming in
They
the chat.
literally just text me, so shout out to them for real.
You see? You're like, wait a minute.
Word.
Bert Tenfold was like, ooh.
Bro, shout out to Bert because I'm like, yo, how am I going to freestyle for you? And then he said the laptop thing. I'm like, great minds, bro. Yo, Bert, when you see me, bro, I'm going to do this. You're going to understand what it's about. I'm going to do this next time I see you.
I'm done. I can't.
Word.
He just said, wee.
Nah, man, they know I freestyle. Look, cause like that's something I taught myself. You feel me? So,
I love that.
when I started doing it, they're like, "Yo, you could do that." I'm like, "Yeah, I could do that." You know. So I appreciate his reactions every time, man, cause he knows. He be knowing.
Facts. You already know. Lyrics put down fire emoji. Listen, you got a lot of fire emojis. It's like
Hey,
review showing. I was going.
nah, way. Appreciate man.
You're
Thank you
very
for the
welcome.
love, man. Thank you for the love, everybody. For real, for real.
No doubt. No, Tiny said the same thing, man. You already know. Listen,
Yeah,
we got
great.
Michaela. No, I hope I said it right. Forgive me. Monet.
Michaela Monet.
Yes. GIH. Don't know what that means. Dim things. I know that
Get
part.
them things like basically like go crazy. You feel me? She you know what I mean? It's a Caribbean slang
Okay.
she's speaking.
I was trying to figure that out. Like breaking my head. Like what?
But I understand exactly what she's saying for real.
Got you. Strikes are 5861 said weekend. Laughing out loud. Don't know what that means. But
It is
thank
the
you.
weekend though. It is the weekend. It is the weekend though.
We'll take that.
Facts, you feel me?
You already know. Now I have another thing. Now on the show we usually do deep topics, right? So
Mhm.
let me play it on the screen before we get into it. Let me 1 second because I have it on the screen. See, when you do live, sometimes you got to go around the situation. I got you. You're still there. I
Oh,
see
this
you.
is fire.
Facts. Here we go on deep topics, everybody. Here we go.
Deep Topics with Vero G, where we talk about all types of topics from relationships and social matters.
Oh, thank you so kindly. Yes, well, we're back on the screen. Where are we?
Right? I'm like 4,000, but nothing's
Yeah.
moving. I'm like, mhm.
With you. Oh, yeah, we're cracking up here. Oh, yo, this is getting crazy. I love it. So we're
Nah, it's
on
fun. It's
deep.
fun.
No, you're good. So all right. So quickly, so we're on deep topics right now, and usually I always ask my guests, different types of things we want to talk about. So for this week on the show, let's get right into it. I just had it here in my hands. Oh my God, there's always something with this. Okay, I got it. So the question for this week on deep topics is, and I want your opinion is too, and also for those watching with us, why do corruption exist, and how can it be stopped? What is your point of view on that?
Why does corruption exist? I feel like the vague answer is like, greed,
Okay.
covetousness, you feel me, wanting what somebody else have and stuff like that. But I think at like the stem of it, it's like how much love do you have for the person next to you? You feel me? Because there's certain things I feel like if you genuinely have love for the people, whether it's in your building, your workspace, or whatever, like you just wouldn't do certain things, you know. So to see the things happening today, like people just don't care about the next person anymore, and that lack of compassion, you feel me? I feel like is like the gateway to like every other malicious thing that happens afterwards. Because there's a respect that you have, when you are being compassionate, when you are showing grace to somebody, and to do opposite of that is to not have it. So that's how I feel about why there's corruption. What was the second part of that question?
Um, Actually, wait a minute. I just realized. Let me go back. Oh wait, hold on. I see how my brain's sometimes working.
Yeah,
Uh,
man, too. The
yeah, right.
activating. The
Hold
activating.
on, wait a minute. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And the second part to that is how can it be stopped?
How can it be stopped? Well, I won't get too into it, but clearly at the top of the social chain, right? There's some weird and evil people up there, right? And
Hmm.
even though it's them few in number, they do hold most of the power. But unless they're straight out trying to force that, the power is really still with the people. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're non-compliant, they would have to fight you on that, and that's your God-given right to comply or not comply. And I think what we just have to do as a people is just it's really the next generation, right? I feel like with this generation now, how they're like on phones and iPads, thing like that, remote schooling and all that other things, they're sort of getting desensitized from just being around other people their age, their likeness. So now they grow up doing that. Who knows how they're going to turn out? Because I'm kind of in that hybrid zone where, we had laptops towards the end, but no, growing up, I was able to run outside. I had hooked on phonics, when I was younger, leapfrog, all these different, things to help me like, learn about the world, but also keep me, what I mean, like the kids around me. But now with I feel like it really is the kids that we have to attack the issue at. Not that there's anything wrong with them, and but what they're learning and what their minds are like ingesting, I feel like curating that is the cure to like all of this stuff, because the bad apples that are old and rotten are already old and rotten, so not to last forever, they gotta expire sometime. But if their values end up impressing the kids of tomorrow, what they preach and practice still live on. So it's like, if you could genuinely have all the kids in the world want to push love, want to push, safety, creativity, camaraderie, respect, chivalry, all those, positive things, I think we could. Would it be fully gone? It probably would take just as long as it took to really been reaping havoc the way it did, right? But I feel like that'd be the best way we could really fix that. And I feel like people on that point too, with making sure the kids of tomorrow are feeling better. People who had these upbringings, right, where their mind gets warped, and they grow up as an adult now, and they hurt people, right? They hurt people for this reason, hurt people for that reason. I find a lot of times like it's the flip opposite. Like they end up getting healed by seeing how a child processes situation and ends up, throwing forgiveness and that open mindedness, the willingness to, what I'm saying, receive and learn whatever's going on here. Like to me, I'll see somebody younger than me handling a situation that maybe me at that age, I wasn't gonna be able to handle that same way, but they handled it with such, maturity and security and all that other stuff. It's like, all right, maybe I'll be tweaking on these things. And even though my problems are now like big adult problems compared to the little problems, it can help me like compartmentalize it better. And
Mm.
like, and then like I read my Bible a lot. The Bible says, you gotta keep yourself innocent like a child in mind, but not like you don't know anything, but just that malleable type of, spongy behavior that your brain does at that age, where it's like any information and all information I'm taking, I'm learning, I'm, making sense out of it. And yeah, man, we gotta protect the kids. I think that's the only way to really stop this, because everybody has free will. There's a lot. You could reason, but then if a person doesn't want to listen to reason, that's a stone wall. So yeah, I think the best way to really attack that is to make sure that the kids of tomorrow are learning the right values and understanding the world that they live in. It's not perfect, but it really is the culmination of what you put out there. And if you're putting out good, it's gonna be good to come. But if you're putting out bad, it's not gonna be good. You know.
Well said. Listen, I respect that so wholeheartedly. I'm tired, by the way, but yes, I really do respect that because a lot of times, and with these things I do with these topics, we get right into the nitty gritty. Sometimes, we kind of sugarcoat things and you're like, oh, we can't really go to depth, but this is why I do this because I want people to have their be opinionated, talk about how they feel about these things, and we live in a society, unfortunately, as you know, is not peaches and creams. It's not like we live in a great world. Everything is happy and going. No, we live in a world where unfortunately there are things like you just mentioned, unfortunately happen, and we just know how to work around it. And like you said, the youth is really important to educate them at a young age. What is wrong and what's right. And at the same time, like you just mentioned, I just want to add to what you just mentioned as well, the corruption part. It's sad to say it does still exist, unfortunately, in different kind of perspective when it comes to politics, when it comes to music, when it comes to different things. But I think overall, from these situations, if it's about how the people or person handles the situation, and how does it not kind of like mold them in a sense, but kind of be like, okay, I'm aware of this and I'm not going to partake in it. I'm going to just, if it happens, unfortunately, we can't change it. But if we find a way, possibly for ourselves or for those around us that know what's going on, to kind of like, you know, go around it. But if, and also there's a side note to that. Those are people out there that are really going to fight it. I respect that too. If you want to fight corruption, because it is like Simon and Goliath, right? I think that's the right word, right?
David and Goliath. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's Simon somewhere. I mean, he was sleeping. I mean that one, yeah. I wasn't around the same picture, but yeah. Forgive me. I can't do anything with the Bible. Forgive me on that situation. But that's what I was trying to say. So those people. So you know the story behind that. The sleeping giant, where this is a higher, powerful person, and you know the story behind that. But it's just that same concept, And it's like, okay, you got to do something, and you have to fight it, no matter what.
You can't be afraid.
Right, there we go. I'm going with the concept, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I got you. I know what you're talking about.
I appreciate that because I'm like going to riddles right now.
Don't worry.
Don't get me started. Definitely. Simon, someone said I'm done. Let me go to the chat. It's going crazy right now. Hold on.
Man.
Listen, I have some comedic stuff coming out sometimes. I'll be like, what the heck am I saying?
Nah, it's all good. It's real though.
I appreciate it. You already know. Yes, Realtor says, where is she from? She Trinidadian?
No, Trinidad. Yeah, she's from Trinidad. She's Trinidad.
Oh, so you probably know
that was a Trinity term, yeah.
Oh, got it. Okay. Striker R5861 says, sorry, cute voice messed up. Shaking my head, laughing out loud.
It's all good.
I was trying to figure that out. I was like, what? The same person said facts. I hear ya. 100. Yes. Realtor says, well said, JV.
Appreciate you, man.
You got me cracking up. Oh my God, Striker. Simon, I'm done.
Yeah, because he probably heard that. He's like, what?
Simon? Who's Simon? He probably went to sleep. That's
I low-key was thinking the same thing, but I was like, you know what? She might catch it, And then he was like, you know what I'm talking about, right? I do. So you don't have to say no more. Let's not get ourselves in trouble. I understand. I know exactly what you're talking about.
We're going to change all the Bible parts when we're done with the Bible stories.
I don't know about changing, but it's respect always for the word.
We're gonna do the modern version of it, right? Who's this Simon dude in the chapter? Where he came from?
Which version is this? I can't find it on the app.
Don't get me started.
Word.
This is me on a typical day, by the way. So
no, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what when I was talking to you about just the yelling.
Right.
That's just part of the personality. Sometimes you just gotta let it out. And then you do it, So trust me, I understand.
No problem. I keep saying right. Go Simon in my head now. Strikes Art says, laughing my ass off.
I think he's laughing at you.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll take what I can.
You right? Copy.
I can't stop. All right, so any shout outs you want to give?
Boom. Any shout outs I want to give. Shout out everybody who came into this live. If they seen it now, if they run back and seen it later, they commented. Shout out everybody who commented because that was my main thing when I was send the link around. Like, yo, make sure you comment so I know that you pulled up, And even if it's 5 minutes, I don't care, if they didn't stay the whole time. But you actually clicking the link, that it means everything because that's not an easy reaction to get out of people you don't know. So you obviously want to channel that to people you do know. You know what I'm saying? So shout out all my supporters, all my peoples. Um, Special shout out to, my boy Arthur. You feel me? Parkside Studio, Detailer, Psychedelic, Rels. Shout out FP3. Shout out Ferry on board. Shout out Divinity Flicks. You know what I mean? Shout out Risa Director. He's a videographer that's partner with her. Like she does the photography, he does the videography. But like all these reels I got on Instagram, you know what I mean? It's him recording. And he does collab posts and all the other stuff. And yeah, it's part of the fee, you know what I mean, for performing with them. Like you'll get that in return. But I appreciate that every time, man, because like you're looking for people to record you and he does it like automatic and you're able to share that and get, actual content. I can't insight, the insights, the shares and all that other stuff. Be able to get insights and stuff like that. So I really fuck with that. Shout out Risa Director, shout out, Scoot Life, Monet, shout out Shazzy B, shout out Alexander the Gift, shout out RNL Stag, shout out Showtime Side, shout out We The Show Live. We The Show Live is this label that I recently joined. And we're not like a full-fledged label yet, but I'm talking about like it's a label. We're moving like it's a label. Bunch of dope artists and we're all like-minded where it's like, yo, we want to do music, we want to go hard with it. And we're done like trying to waste time, you know what I mean? Trying to find people who take this serious. We got a select group of people now who we know are serious. And yeah, it's just all about working and collabing and stuff like that. Who am I missing? I don't know if I said his name. Shout out Ferry on Boards. Ferry on Boards, that album, Brooklyn Horror Story, he mixed the entire thing.
I love it.
Mix and master. And that's an engineer who shout out to him for real twice. Cause that's an engineer. When I met him, I was accustomed to recording songs like quick succession. He made me slow it down. Like, no, 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 no. Every take needs to be crisp. It needs to be your best take. So if that's not your best take, you shouldn't be moving forward with it. But like some engineers will give you that leeway. It's like, oh, okay, this is the take you want. Fine. Ferry, he's like, no, 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 we're not doing that. Do it over again. And there was one time I spent like 2 hours doing one song. I remember being pissed about it. But then the feedback I was getting from everybody else, like, yo, this track is golden. It sounds crisp. It sounds fire. And I think about the hours and, sweat we put into.
Oh, hello?
My fault. I got a call.
Okay, what happened?
Yeah. I was like, whoa. Yeah. But, yeah, just be able to put in that work in the studio and to get that effect out there. I'm like, you know what? Let me trust, what I'm saying, his vision. And he's a vocal coach. You're not getting that from every engineer. Some engineers just want to record you, get the money and dip. So him actually doing that meant more than, I could really even tell you. And yeah, been making slew of tracks with him. Shout out Ferry on Boards Lifestyle Studios. That's a studio in Brooklyn. Yeah, man. Shout out Show Beats. That was like one of the first like music individuals I was working with. He was like the first engineer I was working with. He was making beats too. He got a beat that was in the UK, hit like the top 10 on UK, you know what I mean? Got big out there and stuff like that. And we drifted apart, yeah, but like I'll always shout him out just for being the first to, mix and record and stuff like that and just being the foundation of the experience for real. And stuff like that. But and shout out Vero G. I really said that.
That's darling. Oh,
But
that's hard. That's hard.
yeah,
That's
nah, I
hard.
got you. And yeah, this is my first this is my first virtual interview, like music interview of like any kind, this big, this long, this interactive where I'm able to, invite all my peoples and stuff. So I really appreciate you for having me here. I don't know how long your radio shows usually run. I hope I ain't take up too much of your
No,
time
no.
with this.
Usually I do like 2,
But
3 hours. It's nothing.
oh, okay, cool. So like, you know what I mean? But I was having genuine fun the entire time. And like shout out Divinity once again, because she put me onto this. And she was
Yes.
saying, don't even worry. When you talk to Vero G, it's gonna feel like a conversation. And I'm thinking like, okay, it could be a good conversation, could be a bad conversation. But nah, this conversation literally feels like it's like it's the better portion of a work call. Like, you know what I mean? Like a coworker I want to talk to. You know what I mean? We're not rushing responses. Oh, okay, all right, bye, see you later. Like, it's not even like that. We're having fun. You know what I'm saying? We're having fun, we're talking. And I'm able to like share more about my artistry and stuff. I think that's really dope.
No, I love that. I appreciate the feedback. It means a lot. It means a lot. And
Yeah, man, yeah, for sure. So yeah, that's everybody else. That's everybody I got to shout out for the most part. If I'm missing anybody, just know you're in my heart. I'm bad with. They already know. I'm more good with faces than names anyway. But yeah, everybody who support me, they already written on my heart. So I don't really gotta like say too much, and they know I'm gonna spin back and give them love every way because I love when people support me. You know what I'm saying? I love supporting people, but I love more when people support me for real because you don't have to. You know.
no, I love that. I love that. So where people can find you, social media. That's it.
Cool. So my IG is JV underscore on the scene. I recommend like everybody just going through that. Even if you don't have it, Google, just tap it. Because I have a link tree link in the bio, and that's kind of like the gateway to like everything I got, which is all my music on streaming platforms, my YouTube page, email, things like that. So it's basically like through the link tree link, you're gonna get like everything. So the IG is JV, right? Lowercase underscore on the scene. But on the scene is one word. So don't put any spaces after the underscore. And yeah, it'll be good money. Yeah, pretty much it.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So we got more in the chat. This chat is going crazy right now.
As
Let me
they should.
yeah.
That's what I like to see. Facts. As
You
they
look like
should.
Denzel Washington right there, man.
Me?
Here you go. No, me. Let me stop.
Yeah, no, yeah. But that's the unhinged portion that my friends know about me that I'm talking about. Like I could be reserved, I know how to behave. But once I'm comfortable, yeah, you getting all of that. You getting
No,
all
I
of that.
love it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
thank you.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Now this guy, he's too much.
He's on your
Strike.
bumper. Do Simon says.
Ah. No. We too grown for that.
Yeah, right. But you know why he said Simon, right?
I know the references.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's laughing.
yeah. He's having a ball with that one.
I'm like, listen, it came out my mouth. I don't know. Much love though, fam.
Word.
This person says, shout out to both of y'all. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Nah, respect for real. Thank you, man.
You already know. The same person said, check me out for more fun and surprises and great interview. Oh, okay. Yes. Sounds good. Blessings. Realer says, I agree with you on that, 100. I'm on the same way when it comes to my music. I can't put out trash music out to the public. Laughing.
Can't. Like, if you ever see me put out trash music, it was on purpose to bait the listener into thinking I'm doing bad. And then I'm gonna drop some fire right after that to change their mind. But I would never do that. Honestly, I'm not dropping no trash. I don't even think I could make trash. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel about my music. Respectfully.
No, I love that. I love that. Tiny T3 says, shout out to y'all. Oh, thank you. Appreciate the love.
Shout out Tiny.
Yes.
Great supporter right there.
No, you already know. This is what I'm talking about. This is what we do. This is to support you guys and give you the what you guys need, the inspiration, motivation to keep pushing. You know?
Yeah, for real.
You already know. Now, any last questions or comments here on the chat, guys? You got less than 5 minutes because we got to go into break and continue on the show. Or
Respect,
hold on.
man.
Yes, you already saw that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I see the pop just now. Respect for real. Thank you, man. For real.
Yes. Mucho gracias.
I appreciate it. Yeah, man.
All right, guys. Any questions or comments on the chat? You got 5 more minutes. Because after that, I got to continue on the show. We got so much to do. Oh, my God.
Well, if you're still here for me, just throw a fire.
Yeah.
Fire emojis.
How do they do it? I don't have a sound bite, unfortunately, or a sound thing. So I'm going to do it. Pew, 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 pew. That's my fire thing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and that sounded like Star Wars, too. Feel me?
So there you go.
Yeah. So you're already knowing. This is great. This is great.
So we got a limit of everything, you know?
Yeah. I like it. I'm digging
it. You already know. I could be another 2 hours.
Nah, for real, right? This would be, yeah.
So this is dope. Any last kind of word of advice or anything you want to give to viewers watching now?
Yeah. I guess for the people watching, whoever's still watching, I've gotten this far. I've gotten where I am just by being myself. And I wasn't always getting that support, to telling me people telling me to like be myself. It was like be like this, be like that. And I used to get like not a compliment, but a specific remark like, "Oh, you're not like anybody I know." Like, like, "Oh, I can't like compare you to somebody else." And I used to be bothered by that because I'm thinking like I'm not, there's no way to like define me. Whole time, you don't need to be defined. You just need to be you. And if people can't define you, that's okay. Being undefined, is an answer in math. So if that qualifies for an answer in math in real life, what's stopping you? And yeah, I just like to live like not living by a rubric, not following the status quo. I read this book back in high school, Fahrenheit 451. I don't know if you ever heard of that book. Um, but yeah, if you read that book, like basically, like the society's pushing one thing hard body. And it really takes the individual to be like, nah, I don't want to do this. Or the individual to call out what they want to do and stand on it. And yeah, I'm standing on that. Like just be yourself, be original, and that's it.
Love that.
That's it. The rest is gonna fix itself because people will know how to address you once you come with you, once you come as you and confident.
Love that. Well said. And I think a lot of times we do need that. Whatever you're going through in life, personally and professionally, any way you can see it, I think sometimes that it helps us to kind of like push us more when we have to go at, in that sense.
Yeah, 100%.
Definitely, definitely. We got, man, the comments are going in right now. My God. Hold on,
Nah,
everybody. Hold
shout
on.
out Striker, man. Shout out Striker for
They going
real.
hard in the chat today. Huh?
Yeah, man.
No more Simon
4,000.
today. No more Simon. Tiny T3 says, fire emoji 4,000 always. Yeah.
Hot.
Yes, you already know. I'm loving this tonight. Yes.
Feel me?
Striker, same person for the fire emoji. Woo, woo. Riddler says, my new album, Evolution, Volume 2, drop tomorrow. Oh, cool. On all digital platforms. Congratulations, man.
Bet.
Yeah, tú sabes. All right,
I got
great.
fun tomorrow, IG.
You already know. Bert's, same guy, tenfold, put a fire emoji. Strikes again.
Yeah.
It's fire emoji. You get all the love, baby. Yes.
For real. Nah, I love that for real, man.
No, you good, you're good. Yeah, define you. Yes, we were just saying right now. Yeah. Yeah. And last one says here, the same guy or person, you define yourself, be the best you.
Yeah, you already knowing, for real.
I love that. Well
Yeah.
said. Well said. I want to thank you so much for coming on the show tonight, and we would love to have you come back, maybe in a couple of months or so to make a follow up, if possible. And well, definitely to listen. Like I love all my guests, but you're the one that really just like I could just continue talking.
Yeah. Thank you, for real. And I feel the same way. Like it genuinely feel like I've known you all this time, and this is literally the first conversation we had face to face. Because like every other time, we text, what I'm saying, on the socials. But yeah, like I'm just as comfortable as you. I promise.
Look at that. We about to get. Like, I got my water here.
Yeah, I probably gotta get more water, but feel me, I'm on the couch. I feel like I'm in, like, you know what it feel like? It feel like a therapy session.
I'll take that.
It feel like a therapy session. No, but like, cause I've done therapy when I was younger, but like once I'm really into it and I really mess with the therapist, you getting all the tea, bro. I'm telling you everything.
Ooh, I like that.
You know what I mean? And like I really appreciated that when I was doing therapy, those years and stuff, cause it was easy to open up. But like this is a person I don't grow up with. I was a black kid, this is a white man. Like I'm not expecting him to know what I'm talking about and things like that. But like I'm comfortable, and same way I'm comfortable here. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know Vero G. We was just on the radio show the other day. Like, you know what I mean? It's like that. It's really cool. And I'm really cool. That's just me. Like I always try to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I'm meeting new people, but just with all my peoples in general, like if there's a reason for me not to be cool, that's the reason. But like other than that, I'm chilling, I'm cooling. I'm grateful just to be alive. I'm grateful to interact with other cool people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my bop. That's my energy.
No, I love that, and I appreciate that as well. And I guess that sometimes you just gotta always come out of your comfort zone, as they call it, and always try new things. There's nothing wrong with that.
Leap of faith. Leap of faith. You watched the Spider-Man movie, right? Into the Spider-Verse?
No, not that one. No.
Oh, you haven't watched that one? But that was one of the like big lines in the first movie. It was like, "Yo, take a leap of faith." And for real, like you don't know what's gonna happen until you do it.
That's so true. That's so
Yeah.
true. You're right about that. And man, this is pretty cool, man. I could keep on and on. Oh my god.
No, I just have to spin back. I will spin back in a couple months. I'm here for it. I would definitely love to come back.
Oh, you already know. You already know.
Yeah.
You already know. Strike again. He's coming in here. Happy to be here with you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, he definitely got MVP for the comments.
Definitely, man. Much love,
Definitely.
man. And Simon
Yeah.
will not come back here again on the show. Simon will be leaving.
Okay.
Simon's like, I'm out the door.
Word. Okay.
Strikes our same person says, love that movie. Oh, okay, cool.
He's
Yeah, I gotta go
knowing.
watch it now.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Definitely. Is that the last one that came out?
No, there's one that dropped 2024, I think it was. And that was a sequel. That was with all the other Spider-Man. Now they're making another one because he ended up finding like his variant self. But like that's still in production and things like that. So that's not gonna drop. Who knows what's gonna drop? I don't know. But that first one, I think it came out, what was that? 2018? I think 2018.
Okay.
Like pre-pandemic, and man, it was fire. It's like they had the comic book kind of like visualization into the movie. So like the same sound effects you see them write, like what's happening in real time throughout the action in the movie. You need to watch it. You need to watch it. I can't tell you anymore. You gotta watch it.
No, that's cool because the last one I
Yeah.
actually saw, I don't know if it's the same guy. It was like the part 1 and 2 I only saw. I didn't go past that. So any other like parts of Spider-Man, I didn't really get a chance to see the rest of them.
Are you talking live action or animated?
Oh no, it was a live action one.
Oh, live action. You're talking about Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
Yeah, it was with him with the villain, that guy. What's his name? It
Which
wasn't him,
one?
right? The one that he played, like the green guy. Was it
The
Venom?
Lizard? Was it?
Yeah, there we go.
The Lizard, yeah. It was
that's
that
the
one. That was the first movie with the Lizard, and the second one, I think it was multiple. It was Electro. He had his friend Harry Osborn turning a Green Goblin. Forget somebody else, but yeah, that one was that of the 3 Spider-Man. That one is the saddest one. So I kind of be wincing when I think about that second movie because that ending really, man, I can only imagine the theater response.
Oh man,
I watched it. I watched it on TV, but yeah, no, I didn't. Not that I didn't like it. It's just sad.
No, I understand. And the one I like was Venom. I don't even seen that one.
The Venom like series
No, it was the live
or
version.
Spider-Man 3 with Venom.
No. It was a different movie. It was, I think his name was Venom. He had like a whole outfit. It was a story about his family died, and he became like a vigilante and kind of like saving the day. It's called Venom. I think it's called Venom.
And there's a couple movies like that. And they have like a series. Right? I know you're talking about with
I forgot
what's his name?
the actor. Yeah, we probably not gonna be
It's not Tom Hardy. It's not Tom Hardy.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, Tom Hardy. Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
good.
that whole series inspired too. That series inspired too.
I saw one.
Yeah,
I think
he's
one
a
or
great
two. That was
actor.
like wicked. I was like, yo, intense.
Yeah, he's a great actor. Yeah,
Yeah.
he delivered.
Like, oh, you already know. And he was like, when the suit came on him, he was like, shh.
The whole thing, man. I might watch that again.
Oh, you see, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, someone said that was saying, hold on, we going
Tom Hardy, word.
Yeah, let me think.
Did I say it wrong? I don't know.
No, okay, same guy, same old woman, forgive me. Waiting for the last movie, talking about the Spider-Man, yeah.
Yeah.
The third one, yeah, they said Tom Hardy, but they see the Simon.
Tom Hardy.
Simon, see? Tom
Yeah. Word.
Listen, yeah, facts. What? Bane he played? Was that the?
Yeah, he also played Bane in a Batman movie. I think it was Dark Knight Rises.
Oh man.
Yeah, he killed that Bane role, man. Yeah, he knows Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, he killed that role though.
Oh man, listen.
Me and my brothers love that movie.
Did you see the Joker, the last one that was made, with Lady Gaga? Did you see not the first one?
I did not see that one. The Joker movies. I have not seen that.
Oh, okay. So the last one that came out, the installment, it was the first one with Lady Gaga, and they did a part 2 to it. No, actually, no, it was him first. I forgot his name, the Phoenix guy, the actor, and then Lady Gaga was the last series to it.
Okay.
And I'll be honest with you, the first one was okay, but the second one I was very disappointed.
And that's what I was hearing, and I wouldn't waste time watching it if I hear that from multiple people.
Right, because it was like more of a musical. And I was like, well, how the Joker becoming singing and dancing in a mental asylum? What? How does that work?
Man, I got no words.
Yeah, I was like, sometimes they just gotta leave certain movies alone, you know?
Yeah. Certain things don't need a sequel. Agreed.
Yes. Oh my god, don't get me started with that. Okay, Strike says, yo, facts, he eat mad pizza to get that buff. Damn, I didn't know that. True story. That's what they said right.
Word.
Crazy. Oh my god. But listen, let me let you go because we could just go on and on about Marvel and all that good stuff. And
Word. But I will be back. I will be back.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm excited. And yes, we'll talk some more good stuff between
Definitely. Definitely. I got you on IG too, so I'm gonna hit you up and everything.
All right, cool. Sounds good. Sounds good. And thank you again for coming on. Guys, let's give it up for artist
Thank
JV.
you for having me.
You're right.
4,000. Appreciate everybody watching, everybody who came on, man, and love, man, from JV.
Definitely, man. Thank you so much. And you know, we'll talk then. We'll talk then.
Thank you. Yeah, word. Have a good one. Have a great rest of your show. Thank you.
Thank you. Anytime, man. Salute.
All right, salute later.
All right, you too, man. Take care.
Take care.
Awesome. Yay. Awesome. Yay. Okay, awesome. Yay, this was amazing, guys. Listen, oh man. When I'm in a good conversation, I'll just keep going. And I know me. So I'm like, wait, I gotta go back a little bit. Yeah, so let's get up for artist JV in the building tonight on the show. Amazing, great artist, great, amazing guest. Check out his new songs. Well, actually, it's been out for some time, but the video I just played too. We're gonna play right now. We're gonna be on a music break right now as we speak. But again, we're gonna play out Hop Out. The other one, I would not say it. BK, you know what? If you heard it before, you're gonna see it. The album Skywalker is also out now. Check out, it's called Skywalker 4000. I've been playing the song Grocery Bags on that one, and then the two other albums out now is called Brooklyn Horror Story album, which I'm playing one of the songs in that album as well, and Pandemic Files album. So, well, Pandemic Files, I guess the album. But definitely go support him. Really dope artist. Check him out. Again, you're watching the Real G Spotlight Radio Show with your host, Real G. And now we are at the music break segment. We have a few new songs. Also, big shout out to OMF Posse. He gave us new music. We're going to play here live or exclusively on the show. We're going to, hold on, music break here. I'm looking for it right now. Yeah, so we're going to play a song called Give Me the Microphone. And definitely support if you guys get a chance to. And we're going to play a few more interesting tunes for you guys on the show as well. So if you like the show, you like to support the show, just share it. Like you're watching me on YouTube, you can subscribe and share it. If you're watching on Facebook Live, you can share it. Or on Twitch, you could just comment or what you want to call it, you know, whatever case that may be, so you already know. Yes. So with that said, we're taking a quick music break here on the show. And all that said and done. And we got some great more tunes for you guys. So after that, we're going to get back into some breaking news. So don't leave it. We got more show here. We're going to do breaking news, celebrity news, and all that good stuff said and done. So ya tú sabes. Ya su sazón in it. You know what I mean? So don't leave yet, guys. We got more for you in the show here, too. Like I said, usually I give you a lot of content here, and I hope you guys like it. All that said and done. So we'll be right back. And you're watching the Real G Spotlight Radio Show with your host, Real G. We'll be right back.
My nigga, this is Spot.
Don't just look like the fucking Spot. You know who I am? Nigga, of course it's a Spot.
All right, my nigga.
Is you ready, though?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
My nigga, mask up. Your mask not even on. What's up with you, bro?
My fault.
Nigga, JV gonna be mad if you don't do this shit.
Let me take my glasses.
You fucking around right now. Time is money, money is time. And I'm all about mine.
Yeah. JV on the scene, 4,000 degrees, you know what that means. I'm super hot. Bow! Hop out the stew, see what it do. Bringing that heat, I need the fuel. I got the juice, my anger is sour. So if you run up, I won't be sweet to you. I keep it cool, 4,000 degrees. Yeah, that shit hot, you niggas been fooled. Niggas are dummies, don't test me. I'll come in and teach all you niggas like you back at school. I got a baddie, I'm calling her cute. Don't give her pictures, she calling me rude. Keep my name off your mouth, your niggas mute. Call me the plumber, cause I got the tool. My girl got the taser, she hitting you too. Spit on that kitty before I abuse. Break up her back, need no excuse. They know my body, what I gotta prove. What I gotta prove to these niggas. Watch what I do to these niggas. JV gonna violate, niggas be dying, I kill them, they die at a high rate. Niggas be quick to talk shit, better move quick or you don't get split. Beating on on that key like a drum. Nigga, are you dumb? Now a nigga own that shit. No price tag, but you know I own that bitch. I body a temple, I roam that shit. Head too fire, face so bad. If I want another girl, I clone that bitch. Ayy, hop out the booth. Niggas don't want me to start up a fire. I blow off the roof. Call me a doctor, I am a dentist. Don't fuck around, nigga, you losing the tooth. Don't fuck with niggas, fucking these women. She like how I move and she like how it move. There are no options, winning or winning. Not even finished, can't stop it. Don't talk of the past, my soul's in the present. She think I'm from heaven, she know that I'm popping. She know the settings, rubbing her booty and grabbing her shit like I'm trying to crop it. Playing games, but she with it though. She liking my visuals. She know that I'm gentle. Break up her back like a pencil. All eyes on me when I hop out. Spitting all this fire and they drop out. Get out of the kitchen, you leaving? Nigga, good riddance. They wanna go off, but I'm here and I'm living. Bad like a menace. Call me a dean, cause I'm giving detention. I don't want attention. Can't even say them boys ops. The hate from these niggas relentless. And niggas pretending to be on my side. I know you gon' drop when it's time to come ride. I take a deep breath and I look to the sky. JB the big dog, I don't know why they try. I don't know why they do it. Niggas be lurking and scheming. I see you, don't try to act clueless. Your loyalty fluid. Brothers fighting over money and bitches. I couldn't do it. Unstoppable force. Don't fuck with my movement. He talking for sport. I leave him in ruin. You ain't got a heart. To me, you are useless. Hop out the stool. Watch how I do him, JV.
1,000 degrees, you heard? Yeah. I'm getting these greens like it's grocery. Yeah. I'm getting these greens like it's grocery. On the scene, I'm a pre and I'm out. Already see how this all could go south. He want respect, but he capping for clout. She won't speak if I'm back in her mouth. You in my lane, get back to your route. G pushing P, get to the S with 2 lines on the middle. Shorty could test, but cause spot she too little. 24T, hold the L's, couldn't help it. But 10 years later, still reaching no tempos. Always gon' flex, never keep it simple. That ain't no guess, this ain't no riddle. JV the best, can I flex with Big Papa? For 1,000 degrees, catch her breath at this lava. Be hot on the track, make them learn I'm a problem. Sounding whack, never been an option. Getting this bread from my green like grocery. That's how you know I ain't paid for this. They see my caliber, can I get close to me? Ain't see before, then you late for this. Love my demeanor, I call her my baby. She know I came back from the break some ribs. Stand at the top, looking down to be honest. I see how it's common and hate on the kid. Hey. Remain focused, move tact. The day you too corner, it's a knife in your back. Me and bro like, who are you? If they show malice, we gotta react. Speak the truth, you'll never need proof. Cause the meaning will come out the roof. Ain't smiling with y'all that could cost you a tooth. Tell the dentist they need to redo. And it's hot when I'm up in the booth. Every verse that I spit make it true. Was a nerd who was too cool for school. Now I'm older, I made my own rules. I'm watching just who I keep close to me. My killer most likely will know it's me. So I'm praying the Lord always knows it's me. If I go out like that, it's supposed to be. Getting this bread from my green like grocery. That's how you know I ain't paid for this. They see my caliber, can I get close to me? Ain't see before, then you late for this. Love my demeanor, I call her my baby. She know I came back from the break some ribs. Stand at the top, looking down to be honest. I see how it's common and hate on the kid. See how it's common and hate on your brother. That's how my people are always set back. That's why my people focus on the racks. We dying slowly, we cannot relax. Tired of her, I'ma flex for another. But she only want a nigga for the bag. If I stop tricking today, then she mad. Take what I learned in my pen and my pad. Okay, nah, shout out my niggas, they all put on. Shout out to the rhythm and I never been off. Flow too sick, might as well not cough. Did you catch that shit? Then you know I'm not wrong. Bringing in groceries, only one trip, out of one check. Hit on they neck, so you know I won't trip. When I step up, I'm just stepping ahead. Getting this bread from my green like grocery. That's how you know I ain't paid for this. They see my caliber, can I get close to me? Ain't see before, then you late for this. Love my demeanor, I call her my baby. She know I came back from the break some ribs. Stand at the top, looking down to be honest. I see how it's common and hate on the kid. Hey.
But you don't mean it. You feel yourself, but you're too conceited. Call my phone when you're feeling needy. Lock your phone, cause you keeping secrets. And different cars all around the city. Fuck me over, so I had to leave ya. Call your friend, cause I had to beat it. Might be down, but I'm not defeated. I know you wanna be free. Get your ass to the curb, now you're running back to me. But I just sit down and smoke them trees. Hit a couple biddies up, cause they made me feel complete. When we met, you were so elated. Now those feelings are finally faded. My time is what you really wasted. But I love to see that body naked. You really acted like a hoe, so Put it to me on my zone, no. Gave you everything you need. For the dates you ain't show up. I look at you, gotta throw up. Now I'm glad that we're so done. Had that weight on my back. Girl, it felt like a whole time. You run around telling lies. Hard cold like ice. Yeah, you might be a 10, but I'll take the piece as a prize. You don't take the blame, you should feel ashamed. I ain't for your top, I just want to bring. You do all that talking, but can't do the walking. Tears on your face, they falling like rain. Remember those nights we was all champagne. Up in the bed, you was screaming my name. Calling me crazy, but you go insane. Don't get extra life, skirt, this in the game. Why you tell me that you love me, girl, when you know that I wasn't the only one? Why you get upset when I don't want you, girl, cause you act like I owe you some? Why you run into my friends? Don't you know this is the end? All the time you used to spend, now I'm setting all the trends. You say I'm yours, but you don't mean it. You feel yourself, but you're too conceited. Call my phone when you're feeling needy. Lock your phone, cause you keeping secrets in different cars all around the city. Fuck me over, so I had to leave you. Call your friend, cause I had to beat it. Might be down, but I'm not defeated. I know you wanna be free. Get your ass to the curb, now you're running back to me. But I just sit down and smoke them trees. Hit a couple biddies up, cause they made me feel complete. And I know that I make you feel complete. You'll be running with your girls and forget all about me. But I just take some shots of Hennessy. Call a couple biddies up, cause they made me feel complete. You say I'm yours, but you don't mean it. You feel yourself, but you're too conceited. Call my phone when you're feeling needy. Lock your phone, cause you keeping secrets in different cars all around the city. Fuck me over, so I had to leave you. Call your friend, cause I had to beat it. Might be down, but I'm not defeated. I know you wanna be free. Get your ass to the curb, now you're running back to me. But I just sit down and smoke them trees. Hit a couple biddies up, cause they made me feel complete.
You've been on my mind, baby, it's not a mistake. If you feeling lonely today, then you should come to my place. Don't make me wait, I know I've been all on your mind. Baby, it's not a mistake. You feeling lonely, I got something for you, but you gotta come to my place. Yes, hey. Why don't you come over, do a couple tricks? You can do that on the gram, you could do it on my. Bring the Polaroid, take a couple flicks, yeah. Do a couple tricks, take a couple flicks, yeah. Why don't you come over, do a couple tricks? You could do that on the gram, you could do it on my. Bring the Polaroid, take a couple flicks, yeah. Do a couple tricks, take a couple flicks, yeah. Hit me when you're lonely, I could come and be your company. I could be your cup of tea, let me be your only, fix the problems that accompany. I don't do track, don't you run for me. Baby, come and run to me, cause I want your body rubbing up on mine. You and me, baby, there's no need to hide. It's only some wine, the bed in this vibe. Sitting back with you, I start to realize, look, you've been on my mind. Baby, it's not a mistake. And if you feel lonely today, then you should come to my place. Don't make me wait, I know I've been all on your mind. Baby, it's not a mistake. You feeling lonely, I got something for you, but you gotta come to my place. My place. Why don't you come over, do a couple tricks? You can do that on the gram, you could do it on my. Bring the Polaroid, take a couple flicks, yeah. Do a couple tricks, take a couple flicks, yeah. Why don't you come over, do a couple tricks? You could do that on the gram, you could do it on my. Bring the Polaroid, take a couple flicks, yeah. Do a couple tricks, take a couple flicks, yeah. Keep doing your thing. Loving when you smile and you moving that thing. Taking jeans off, step back, let it hang. Let me pin you down, both through that thing. Speed like Sonic, won't lose no range. I give you good D, let it make you go to range. We fucking go crazy, we go fucking crazy. You know what you missing and how this feel different. Look, you been on my mind, baby, that's not a mistake. You feeling lonely today, you should come to my place. I don't mind the wait, cause when you're here it's worth the time. Work and grind, girl, you fucking fine. Call my line and tell you all in my face. It's not a mistake that you've been on my mind. You could come over, do a couple tricks. Can't do that on the gram, you could do it on my dick. Bend the Polaroid, take a couple flicks, yes. Do a couple tricks, take a couple flicks, yes. Why don't you come over, do a couple tricks? You can't do that on the gram, but you could do it on my dick. Bend the Polaroid, take a couple flicks, yeah. Do a couple tricks, take a couple flicks. Right there on the dick, like that, baby. Do you like that, baby? Do you like this? Do you like that? Do you like that, baby? JV.
4,000 degrees, you heard? Hey.
Give me the microphone. 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 We bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone. We bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone. We bout to tear it up. We bout to tear it up. We bout to ride it rough. Give me the microphone. We bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone. We bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone. We bout to tear it up. We bout to tear it up. We bout to tear it up.
I'm tired of chasing money, I done lost a lot of weight. Had some homies that I rap with, but some of them passed away. I got money on my mind, I ain't got too much time. I'm trying to make $1, hide a nickel and a dime. I rap to the beat, trying to make ends meet. And I ain't gotta go through people who don't look like me. We about to take back hip hop. How you go do that? Everybody ain't got it, everybody can't rap. And I need somebody, and I need somebody to stand by me, so you better
give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. We bout to tear it up, we bout to ride it rough. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. We bout to tear it up, we bout to tear it up.
The OMF about to drop the spot, dropping dope rhymes that make the music that we drop. Time to teach you a lesson. Check the verses, the classes in session. OG's back to set the record straight. You check as we checkmate. Step aside, real OGs command the stage. Look at TV, look at the magazine. We on the front page.
Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. We bout to tear it up. We bout to ride it rough. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. We bout to tear it up. We bout to tear it up.
We coming with the hits, we just don't stop. It's the music that just don't quit. We step to the plate, you ain't seen nothing yet. It's never too late. OMF, it put you on blast. We put you on the death flow, dock you on your ass. Give me money and your title. The rap game is all about survival. The game has changed. Rappers dying young and we still feeling the pain.
Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. We bout to tear it up. We bout to ride it rough. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. We bout to tear it up. We bout to tear it up.
Let me show you how it's done. Boy, you know I ain't the one. When I'm on the mic, I shine like the sun. Keep moving and sticking. It's getting hot up in the kitchen. It's sinister, boy. You know the one the world's been missing. Ain't no homies like the one I got. We get money and build a generation of wealth. My name is Sinister, boy, and ain't nobody else. You better give me the microphone and leave me alone, cause it's sinister. And I'ma take you on home like a home run hit. On third base, everybody going in and I'm out.
Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. We bout to tear it up. We bout to ride it rough. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. We bout to tear it up. We bout to tear it up.
Yeah, and you know, I was chilling with Shorty and everything, and like, she was like, you know, I never got the chance to ask you where you from. And I'm just like, I'm from New York, baby, Brooklyn. And she is like, I hate you. And I'm sitting there all confused, like, trying to understand.
How you hate me cause I'm from Brooklyn? Girl, I didn't find you, you was the one I was looking. Now we in the hotel, about to get things shaking. Hurry up and take them pants off, you thought I was playing. You said you hate me, how can I love you? You just a fuck, baby, I swear I thought you knew. Nah, I'm just playing, I think you're really cute. But because I'm from Brooklyn, you wanna give me the boot. Nah, that ain't right, you said you found better. What's his name? I guess it's Mr. Whatever. You wake up feeling wet cause you thought about me. And when we ain't together, I know you thinking about me. And when you go on dates, you wish I was across from you. And by the way you're silent, I guess that I know it's true. My point is proven, I'm always on your mind. That's why you come back, cause you can never leave me behind.
She in Brooklyn, but she hate these niggas from the BK. They don't want you, just wanna see this ceviche. It's the ones you want that you can't keep, babe. Tryna find better, we ain't ones to replace. I know I'm on your mind and you getting replaced. Replay this, I know you there reminiscing. I'm selfish, you know I'm there for the pleasure. So you gotta change up my intentions, right? Wrong, fuck it, I'ma do it and I put it in a song. Probably make the past ones mad, run along. Acting like it was that bad, girl, you wrong. You know what it was. We won't talk about it cause it ain't much to discuss. It happened, it's over, I hope you find closure. Hope then you find all your peace when you're sober. We could be friends till you wanna be closer. You need that thing, I can hang out, come over, girl. Ain't bringing feelings, you need to roll over, girl. High off the weed that I brought, now she tripping, saying this kitty ain't ready. That she love me, and if I love her back and I'm in it. No baby, she venting. Gave him the kitty, now he move like he not with me, huh? All on my chest, roll her eyes so sedity. Even though I call her pretty, like she ain't fucking with me. She in Brooklyn, but she hate these niggas from the BK. They don't want you, just wanna see this ceviche. It's the ones you want that you can't keep, babe. Tryna find better, we ain't ones to replace. I know I'm on your mind and you getting replaced. Replay this, I know you there reminiscing. I'm selfish, you know I'm there for the pleasure. So you gotta change up my intentions, right? Dami when she ready, she like how I set the tone. Always with the vibes, but she louder when she moan. Smooth like butter, got her wildin' through the phone. Put my trust in these women, dumbass decision. They play you, won't even know cause you miss it. Hate they own friends and they hugging and kissing. Say all these things, I just hope that she meant it. Hey, I just hope that she meant it.
But she hate these niggas from the BK. They don't want you, just wanna see this BK. It's the ones you want that you can't keep, babe. Tryna find better, we ain't want to replace. I know I'm on your mind and you getting replaced. Replay this, I know you there reminiscing. I'm selfish, you know I'm there for the pleasure. So you gotta change up my intentions, right?
Also know, vote for us. Real Lyrics is our No Hope, featuring myself, Vero G, on the hip hop category. You can vote for us at www.ldmradio.com/vote. Also, I'm under the pop category for my anxiety. Also, on the land category for Rompe Mi Corazon. Vote once a week for us, guys. We appreciate your support. We love you, our amazing supporters and followers. Continue to vote once a week. Let's continue being that top 10. Let's make it happen, baby. And we'll see you then. Take care.
All right, guys. Welcome back. You're watching Vero G Spotlight Radio Show with your host, Vero G. That was a quick music break. I just added the video there. I just almost forgot I didn't play, but we play right now for our amazing guest for this week, artist JV. So definitely support all his amazing songs, videos out now, and also albums and singles. Go definitely support. That's said and done. So we're going now into the next segment of the show. Those who are tuning in, what's up? Thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out with me for a little bit. Appreciate the comments. I'll put that up in a few minutes. Again, if you like the show, you can comment. Chat is open. And also, we are being seen not only on YouTube, we're also being seen on Facebook Live and then also on Twitch. So you guys already know. Let's see who's on here with us right now on the show live. Yes, strikes are 5861 says facts, Vero. If it is not broken, don't fix it. Yeah, I think it was a prior thing we were talking about something like that. I know what you're talking about. Fire. Thank you so much again. Same person. Yes, fire emoji again. I love the fire emojis, by the way. I'm loving the love right now here. Mimi Kalia, if I said it right, forgive me. One, thank you so much for the love. Hello there, hi. And fire emojis. Thank you so much, my love. Thank you. I appreciate the support. And Thank you guys for amazing feedback, and I appreciate everything. You guys are just supportive, and it truly means a lot. So, with that said, let's get into our next segment here on the show. We are going right into it. So, first one, is breaking news. We always give you guys exclusive stuff here with news worldwide, also on how you call it. We always give you news locally, as they say, also on international waters. Talking about international waters, breaking news. Now, again, we had our guest. We had another show earlier today. It was a person interview. And we had an amazing artist with us who came away from UK, England today for our show at the Who's Next NYC radio show, which is every Mondays at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Check it out, WPAT 9:30 a.m., which you'll be hearing it live this coming Monday. That's right, on April 27th. With that said, we got an actual gift from the amazing artist Ivate. If I said it right, forgive me. Over from England. We got an exclusive chocolate candy from the UK, England. People, England, the other side of the world. This is amazing. She told me they don't have this in the States. So I was like, listen, later on I'm about to indulge half, not all, half England too, the rest who was here. So yes, I'm just saying right here, breaking news put out here on the show. This is gonna be interesting tonight. Throwing it out there, I'm so sorry. Anyway, that was part of breaking news. But anyway, back to breaking news, everybody. Let's get right into it and let's take it away. Yes, again, we're on the breaking news segment here on the Vero G Spotted Radio Show. Vero G Spotted Radio Show. We your host, Vero G. That's right. All right, so with that in mind, let's get right into the breaking news segment on this show. So let's get right into it. It's just a lot of things been happening recently, and we want to update you guys on this as it is. So here we go. So guys, if you see here on the screen, y'all probably like, what's going on? It's a lot of commotion here. In New York City, it's a lot of that every other day on regular, unfortunately. So let's get right into it. So it states here, this is actually in Times Square. You guys see, that's the Times Square area right there on the screen. So what's going on? So it states here, the NYPD is currently searching for a man identified as the father of the 1-year-old girl found abandoned in a stroller in Times Square on the night of Tuesday, April 21st of this year, 2026. Now it states here, officers responded to a 911 call reporting an unattended infant near West 44th Street in Broadway around 11 p.m. They found the child alone in a stroller that had reportedly tipped it over. Oh my. The girl dressed in a pink onesie was found consciousness and alert. She was evaluated at Northwell Village Hospital and is in stable condition under the care of the Administration for Children's Services. We all know in New York City called ACS. States here, the parents, police have identified and interviewed the child's mother, who was released without charges. Authorities believe the parents who live in a homeless shelter had a dispute on the number 7 train earlier that night. Now, states here, investigators have identified the father, but have not been yet located him. It says he is described as a homeless man who frequently hangs around the Times Square area. Surveillance footage shows a man in a dark jacket and jeans pushing the stroller before leaving it behind. States here, the father is wanted for questioning regarding potential charges of a child endangerment and abandonment as well, and custodial interference. Anyone with the information is encouraged to contact NYPD Crime Stoppers at 1-800-577-TIPS. Yeah, that's crazy. Listen, again, we give you news locally and also worldwide, but here in New York City, nothing phases us. But one thing is I do not like is if you have an issue with your partner, your baby mama, your baby daddy, whatever, don't let that out with the child. The child has no fault what's going on. This child or any child for that matter is innocent. And it's unfortunate, this is how it happened. I'm happy the child is in a safe environment right now. And I hope their parents get their situation. Apparently the father was one that did this. So I hope that gentleman who gets found will get criminal charges against him, and I hope eventually he cleans up his act. with that said. So I hope the child's okay and everything's said and done. So you guys already know. So let's get into the next story, which has gotten really raunchy. This happened this week. So on the show here, we don't endorse violence, by the way, on the show, just putting it out there, or any types of form of violence. So, but in this show, we have to bring this up because it's unfortunately still happening in the worldwide region, as they call it, right? So let's go into this. So the states here, you guys see the screen in the show here. This is council member. She also, if I said it right now, this happened on April 22nd, forgive me, on this year. New York City Council, she also was arrested and charged with obstruction of governmental administration and disorderly conduct during an anti-eviction protest in Bedford-Stuyvesant, Brooklyn. The incident took place at a brownstone on Jefferson Avenue, where Aussie and approximately 30 others were protesting the eviction of Gamela Charrington, a constituent who has lived in the home for 6 decades. I heard about this story. Wow. States here, protesters claim the eviction was the result of a deed theft, a practice Aussie has campaigned against. However, the state attorney general's office had previously investigated and characterized the situation as a long-standing property dispute among heirs rather than deed theft. States here, video footage showed NYPD officers pulling Aussie to the ground and handcuffing him after he reportedly pushed back past officers to block the entrance. The NYPD stated the takedown followed guidelines after the councilman appeared to, quote and unquote, flail his arms, as what it says here, it says flail, his arms and hands to resist. States here, Aussie was released later that afternoon with a desk appearance ticket. He reported feeling dizzy and loopy after being manhandled and slammed against the concrete, later seeking medical evaluation for a possible head injury. This is horrible, everybody. My God. Yeah, that was pretty much it for that story. Unfortunately, like I said, we don't need to go through this again, guys, when it comes to any type of form of violence anywhere in the world. And this can happen to anybody, unfortunately. But, you know, it's a lot of just crazy stuff going on in New York. Just saying with that. All right, so with that in mind, let's get into the next story here on the breaking news segment of the show. Now, you guys see here, actually, this is an interesting story because we've been talking about this recently in our campaigns about the shelter. Now, let's get right into it, right? So it states here, apparently a state Supreme Court judge has issued a temporary restraining order suspending the New York City's plan to open a new homeless intake shelter at 8 East 3rd Street in the East Village. Now, it states here on Wednesday, April 22nd of this year, Manhattan Justice Sabrina Carruth blocked the city from proceeding with the planned May 1st opening of the facility. Now, it states here, the lawsuit was filed by a neighborhood group called Voice, Village Organization for the Integrity of Community Engagement. They argued that the mayor, Zoran Madami's administration properly used an emergency declaration to, quote-unquote, rush the project, bypassing required public reviews and zoning processes. States here, the city intended to take the new site to replace the deteriorating Bellevue Intake Center on 30th Street. Officials maintain the current facility is unsafe and that relocating services is an quote-unquote urgent, says here, obligation for the safety of both staff and residents. Now, states here, the judge has set a court date for May 7th of this year to hear oral arguments and determine if the city's executive order was a valid use of authority. Until then, the intake operations have been continued at the existing 30th Street location. Now, this is really interesting to sign up to this because a few people at this location are against this for certain reasons, because they stated that a lot of people are relocating from that location to over that location, and they've on East 3rd Street, the location I just mentioned, the primary location, they're stating that apparently a lot of these people who are going to be at that new location majority are mentally ill, who are ex-cons, and who have a bad criminal past, or it's a lot of stuff going on here. And unfortunately, they're going to target our neighborhood, and a lot of people are against that. One, because it's nearby schools. Second is because it's a residency around there. And third, because just the safety alone. And it's just a lot of stuff going back and forth here. And I just want to add to this. A lot of constituents also, behalf of myself and Jason Merlin was also running for a state senate for a district, I think 27, I'm not mistaken. But I'm running here also for assembly at this district, which is 74, which is affecting my district. We had to put an input in this, and our statements were actually seen and heard at the New York Post newspaper recently, not too far long ago with that. So when we made a statement, we decided to address this issue, and by us and other people alongside with these complaints had took the initiative to have it postponed temporarily through the courts. So we'll update you guys more on this story with that in mind and all that said and done with that. All right, guys, so that was it for breaking news right now on the screen. So let's get right into one of my favorite episodes or parts of the show here, as you can see here. It's called Celebrity News? Yes, Celebrity News. I'm about to figure out my own thing here. What's going on here today? Interesting, yeah. So let's get right into Celebrity News.
Audio Jungle.
Yes, guys, Celebrity News. You guys know we always give you some updates, new interesting celeb gossip, TV, honey, all that said and done, snap, in a twist. That's right. So with that in mind, let's get right into Celebrity News. Let's go to the first story, which is very sad to hear. And again, this quote unquote allegations, but unfortunately, young person, a minor, has been passed away or killed, murdered through these circumstances. So this is about the story. So you see the gentleman there on the screen who is right now kind of like he's basically being on hold right now. But let me tell you a story about this. So it states here, a state Supreme Court judge has issued a temporary restraining order. Wrong one. Scratch that. That was last episode. That's not my time today. Okay, so it states here, singer David, also named as real name David Anthony Burke, pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder on April 20th of this year. During his initial court appearance in Los Angeles, the 21-year-old artist is accused of killing a 14-year-old Celis Vivas Hernandez, who was dismembered. Remains were found in the September last year. Actually, I remember this. September 2025, in front of a trunk of a Tesla registered to him. Wow. States here the charges. Burke he didn't fart, by the way, but forgive me. My words be coming out weird shit. Burke faces one count of first-degree murder with special circumstances, including lying in wait, committing murder for financial gain, and killing a witness. He is also charged with continuous sexual abuse of a minor under 14 years old and unlawful mutilation of human remains. Oh my God. He pleaded not guilty to all charges. A judge ordered him to be held without bail. It states here, Burke returned to court on April 23rd of this year. His defense team is seeking a speedy preliminary hearing to challenge the evidence publicly. Now, it states here, prosecutors allege that Burke had a sexual relationship with Hernandez while she was a minor and killed her around April 23rd of 2025 last year, after she threatened to expose the relationship and jeopardize his music career. By the way, if y'all don't know, apparently, allegedly, she was pregnant by him. They did say that she was pregnant. I'm just saying. States here, prosecutor. Oh, yeah, I just mentioned that right now. Her remains were discovered in an impound vehicle after residents reported a foul odor. A recently unsealed autopsy report confirmed she died from multiple penetrating injuries caused by a sharp object. Burke's legal team, led by attorney Blair Burke, maintains his innocence and claims the evidence will show he was not the cause of the girl's death. How do you guys feel about this situation? I mean, it's iffy because if apparently she was killed and was found in his trunk of his car. I mean, what do you think? I don't know. Either somebody maybe have framed him, or maybe he just did it and don't want to kind of admit that he did something unfortunately that was wrong. I don't know. We'll update you more on this story, guys. It's really, really sad because at the end of the day, a minor has been murdered. No matter whatever the outcome is, whatever the murder is, whatever the case may be, for whatever reasons, unfortunately, a child was murdered and killed. Yeah. All right, let's change the subject, guys, here for a little bit, right? So, if you guys know, apparently today was the the movie premiere, as they called it, for the movie Michael, I believe it's called, it's a biopic based on Michael Jackson's life. There are certain things they had to take out, and I'm going to talk about that in a few minutes here on the show. So with that in mind, states here that is the actress there on across from Diana Ross, the lady on the other side. Ooh, excuse me. Her name is Kat Graham, and apparently she has confirmed that her role as Diana Ross was cut from the final version of the Michael Jackson biopic Michael, which officially hits, which was today, April 24th. According to Graham, the decision was due to legal considerations that affected certain scenes. Reports indicate that her performance was likely removed during a massive reshoots and edits intended to comply with legal settlement clauses, including a requirement to remove specific historical figures or references related to past allegations, resulting in a significant overhaul of the film's final third, I guess what they call it. Now, it states here, of course, got released today officially. The final 127-minute cut reportedly ends in 1988 with the Bad World Tour, rather than overcovering Jackson's entire life. Damn. It states here, directed by Antoine Fuqua, I said right, and starring Jafar Jackson's Michael's nephew in his acting debut. It states here, along with Graham's Diana Ross, Janet Jackson is also not portrayed in the film after reportedly declined to have her likeness included. Now, it states here, despite these cuts, nearly 30% of the original film footage, which at one point resulted in a 3.5-hour cut, my God, could be repurposed for a potential sequel or part 2 that is already in early development. By the way, Jafar Jackson, as you know, he portrayed his nephew, who, he stated that there is in the early works of a continuation part 2 to this. So we will see. Don't get upset, but let's see if there's a part 2 that will be released sometime soon, and maybe we'll see the parts that were edited out. So we'll update you on that when we get further information on that as we speak. Yes. So last on celebrity news, let's see what we got here. Yes, thank you. We got some good news today, don't we? Yes, we do. All right, on celebrity news, who we have here? We got Prince Louis. He turned officially 8. Congratulations. Happy birthday, by the way. He's the youngest child of Prince William and Kate Middleton. Prince Louis is celebrating his 8th birthday. Oh, congratulations. Happy birthday. It states here, there was released a new portrait and playful video footage of their youngest child. The new image shows a beaming Louis posing with his arms across on his boat, or on the boat, wearing a blue collar, I believe says zip pullover. Unlike many previous years where the Princess of Wales took the photo, this year portrait was captured by Matt Portuguese during a family vacation to Cornwall. States here, a short clip shared on the official Instagram account shows Louis enjoying himself on the beach, digging in the sand and taking a dip in a wetsuit. The caption simply reads, 8 is great. Fans have noted that how much the young prince has grown, showing off his newly grown and adult teeth compared to previous portraits. He remained a fan favorite for his expressive and cheeky personality at all royal events. Louis' birthday has a special tie to his older brother. He was born on St. George's Day, honoring the patron saint of England and the namesake of Prince George. Prince Louis is currently the 4th in the line of succession to the British throne. Very interesting. Again, happy birthday and salute. And again, we got love here from all over the world. And again, you guys already know that was the first news, by the way. But yes, again, I love it. I hope you guys having a good time. So with that in mind, we are going to go to our next thing here on the show. Now, again, we always talk about different segments on the show and always want to address certain things, right? So with that in mind, our next one is, as you guys know, we always talk about fun things, in between all that good stuff, we talk about serious matters. And each month on the show, we always address a health matter or something that could be informative for anyone watching now and later on the show, right? So with that in mind, we are going to be focusing this month, as you know, is the Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Now, the past couple of times we've been talking about this month in April, there are some suggestive or sensitive matters in this topic, and I understand wholeheartedly this could be very if I said the right word, suggestive or very just something that could be a very sensitive matter, something to say. So We have a clip for you guys. It is a very passionate testimony. I believe she's the representative. Her name is Corey or Cordy. Forgive me if I said the name wrong. Forgive me. And she's actually a Assembly woman, I believe. And she's talking in the I don't know where exactly, but she's talking to Congress and something like that, and discussing about her being a sexual assault victim, and also had to get an abortion because of that situation. So again, those who are watching now, if you understand this is a sensitive matter, and we'll talk about certain things that may be uncomfortable, just give me a heads up with that said and done. So with that in mind, we'll be right back. You're watching the Vero G Spot Radio Show, your host, Vero G, and we'll be right back.
To all the black women and girls who have had abortions and will have abortions, we have nothing to be ashamed of. We live in a society that has failed to legislate love and justice for us. So we deserve better. We demand better. We are worthy of better. I was 18, I was broke, and I felt so alone. I blamed myself for what had happened to me. But I knew I had options. I had known other girls who had gone to a local clinic to get birth control and some who had gotten abortions. So I looked through the yellow pages and scheduled an appointment. During my first visit, I found out that I was 9 weeks pregnant, and then the panic set in. How could I make this pregnancy work? How could I, at 18 years old and barely scraping by, support a child on my own? And I would have been on my own. I was stressed out knowing that the father wouldn't be involved, and that I feared my parents would kick me out of the home. I knew it was a decision I had to make for myself, so I did. My abortion happened on a Saturday. There were a few other people in the waiting room, including one other young black girl. I overheard the clinic staff talking about her, saying she had ruined her life, and that's what they do. They being black girls like us. Before the procedure, I remember going in for counseling and being told that if I moved forward with this pregnancy, my baby would be jacked up because the fetus was already malnourished and underweight. Being told that if I had this baby, I would wind up on food stamps and welfare. I was being talked to like trash, and it worsened my shame. Afterwards, while in the changing area, I heard some girls, all white, talking about how they were told how bright their futures were, how loved their babies would be if they adopted, and that their options and their opportunities were limitless. In that moment, listening to those girls, I felt anguish. I felt like I had failed. I went home, my body ached, and I had this heavy bleeding. I felt so sick, I felt dizzy, nauseous. I felt like something was missing. I felt alone, but I also felt so resolved in my decision. Choosing to have an abortion was the hardest decision I had ever made. But at 18 years old, I knew it was the right decision for me. It was freeing, knowing I had options. Even still, it took long for me to feel like me again until most recently, when I decided to give this speech. So to all the black women and girls who have had abortions and will have abortions, we have nothing to be ashamed of. We live in a society that has failed to legislate love and justice for us. So we deserve better. We demand better. We are worthy of better. So that's why I'm here to tell my story. So today I sit before you as that nurse, as that pastor, as that activist, that survivor, that single mom, that congresswoman, to testify that in the summer of 1994, I was raped, I became pregnant, and I chose to have an abortion.
Wow, that's a deep one there. So I hope you guys could learn something new from that tonight, if anything. And unfortunately, this still has happened, as you know. Sexual assault is something that's very serious, and unfortunately, is still ongoing to this very day. the numbers of women and also men, because people say only women get sexually assaulted. No, men also too as well. But a majority of times, and it's a very sensitive matter, and also kids. I don't want to get to that part because it's very sensitive, but I think for the most part, we need to be more aware about this situation and how we're able to overcome this in our own ways and also to heal. And I think for me personally, healing is something we all can say is the biggest part of going through anything traumatic. Like I said, I'll say this many more times. I have no shame. Many years ago, I also was a sexual assault survivor. I don't call victim, survivor. And through that encounter, because actually it was more twice to happen encounters. I'll tell you something. They always say when you experience something like that, it is traumatizing, which it is. But at the same time, I feel like they've taken a piece from you, and that is true. But what I realized, overcoming it took years. And at the same time, I took back what they took away from me. And that was myself, my identity. And with that in mind, if anybody listening now later on could gain something from this tonight, besides the show and everything else we did, but particularly with this segment of the show, if you took anything from this in a positive way, I hope you have. Because a lot of times people are like, they don't really want to discuss about their own personal situations or something sensitive to this matter of this topic. And I respect that. But I think a lot of times if we address this more, people won't feel shame or don't feel like it's a stigma. Because something happened to me, whatever years ago, whatever the case may be, don't feel shame about it. Don't keep carrying that on your back. Let that go. All right, guys. So that was it. I want to thank you so much for tuning in this week on the show for the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. Thank you. I'm tired. Very tired. I need to get some rest. We're your host, Vero G. I want to thank our guests for this week. Thank you so much, artists. The one and only artist, JV, in the building. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with us for a bit and just allowing us to give your amazing music be heard out here on the platform. With that said and done. Also, this Sunday, April 26th, actually, we'll be having another guest here in the building. His name is Gene. I think that's right. I put that with Gene somewhere. He goes by Gene Michael. Also, he is one of the attorneys that we'll be having here on the show for it's called JRM Legal PLLC team. Big shout out for Yanami. I hope I said this right, Young Anonymity, for allowing us to have him on the show. And I cannot wait to discuss with them. They have an event tonight, actually. I was invited, but I just couldn't go. But they had an event just tonight here in New York City. I guess their 1 year anniversary for their legal agency and or firm, as they call it. So I'm excited to have them on here to discuss about that and other things they're working on and what they are going to bring to the table for this amazing what they're going to bring to us on this Sunday on the show. So you guys already know. So I think with that said, again, thank you guys for tuning in. Also, like I said, quickly on the show here, if you'd like to be a guest on the show, we have, I think, only a few dates left for this month. I think that's Sunday and I think the 30th. I'm not for sure. I think that's the date we get. Yeah, I think that's 2 dates we have for this month in April. So if you'd like to be a guest on this month, let me know. We do have May dates available. If you'd like to be a guest on that month or whatever, definitely contact me. That's said done. Also, again, wrapping up the May issue of the magazine for the Vero G Spotlight magazine. So contact me if you want to be. Submission's almost done anyways. Past due actually, but if you want to, just let me know. Let's make it happen. So. But anyway, I'll be working soon on the June issue. Wow, I really get some rest on the June issue. So definitely contact me if you haven't had done so. If you have me on Facebook, you know where to find me. If you have me on Instagram, you're more than welcome to contact me there. But if you don't have me on Instagram, here's my Instagram. You guys can follow me. And that is @officialverog. You guys can check me out. Follow me and I will follow back. Well, that's said and done. And I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to bed now. Good night. Good night, everybody. I'm tired. Had a long day today. So with that in mind, God bless you all. Have a great weekend, of course, and be safe out there, everybody. And hope you enjoy the show. And your girl here, Vero G, signing the fuck out of here as I'm tired. Either ways, have a great one, guys. Take care. Be safe. All right.
that, you know, as a plus size woman, you're
Dre
doing it. And I'm
featuring
like,
Hood Baby.
but
How
why
did that
can't you do
song
it?
came about?
And she's like, well, mom was
Is
like,
it,
I'm not pretty
really
enough. And
honestly like
she was
when our
very pretty.
songs
And I was
come
like,
about, like
but you
we'll hear a
are.
beat
And she's like,
and we
but,
just sit back and vibe
I
to it.
have this,
And when we was hearing it, like
body and these
with the way
stretch
the beat
marks. And
is
I'm
set
like,
up,
and?
got the amazing
Or,
Maroon 5,
someone came up to me
what
at
I'm
a show and
saying,
like,
that
I could
Light
never do
Jagger. So,
this. I
that
had
song was real
surgery on my
smooth
neck
and
and I
I
have
could
this
see we
scar. And
both
I'm like,
consider
and?
ourselves smooth
I said,
people, you know what I'm saying?
to
So
me,
we just add a
scars show
little
what we
sauce
survived.
to
They're a
it,
badge of
and
honor.
just came at them and brought a little vibe to it,
It's
honestly.
not a flaw. It
Just a
makes you
little turn
unique.
up
It
because
says,
I
hey,
know my
I did
first
this.
project
I
I came
accomplished this. I
more
lived
subtle,
through it and I'm
I
better
came more
for it.
subtle
So
because it was around
you know,
February around
that's
the time. You got the
what
love,
I
you got the
really
pain, people going
predominantly
through breakups
love
around
to
that time
share with
frame as well
people.
too. So,
And
this time
just
around
bring
with
that awareness because I'm, I'm plus size. I'm going out there. I'm doing this stuff. All eyes are on me when I'm
really
doing this
honestly
stuff.
like when
And,
our songs come about,
I
like
still
we'll
struggle
hear a beat
sometimes. I remember going to
and we
one New
just
York
sit back and
Fashion Week.
vibe
I
to it.
had,
And when we was hearing it, like with the
imposter
way the beat is
syndrome. And I
set up,
told this girl
got the
who's pretty
amazing
well known
Maroon
model. And I'm
5,
like,
you know what I'm saying,
I
that
feel like
Light
I don't
Jagger. So,
belong
that
because she would
song
have
was
all these
real smooth and
billboards
I
and
could
either
see
they
we
would be
both consider
younger or
ourselves
like
smooth